I'm just starting. You people.
Hello.
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 My troublemaking co-hosts.
Edda has to do a bunch of redeems now.
Yeah.
Edda will redeem.
We also have to sing happy birthday for Edda.
There was two of you for a second. Okay, I fixed it.
Yay.
Okay. Let me do my redeems. Okay. No, hold on. Fuck you. First of all, I have to say hi to everybody.
Was that the insult?
No. Hi.
Just ignore me.
Hi Jeffy, hi Ark, hi Voro, hi Vega, hi Ein, hi Creature, hi Tech.
Hi everyone.
Hi Bun. Did I miss anybody? I say Jeffy, I say hi Jeffy. It's the birthday fox, yeah. So as Creature and Soph told me literally 2 minutes ago, technically it's already my birthday for them. I would think that it being my birthday for me is what matters, but I'll take it.
Your birthday for us, so we have to sing for you. You can choose to ignore
birthday
it.
Day.
Okay. I have redeems. Creature wants an insult.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't be excited about it.
Insult me, Fox.
Creature, you're a genuine fucking weirdo.
Thank you.
I don't know what's going on in your brain, but it's mostly just like a carnival of anime. I think that of all of us, to peer behind the veil a little bit, you are the closest to just being an anime character in my mind.
Thank you, Tuskaru. You know, today I was thinking, am I too normal to be a VTuber, but you've made me feel better.
You are definitely
True considerations of VTubing.
Not too normal to be a VTuber.
Thank you. Your insult means a lot to me.
Shut.
It's your birthday and I'm getting presents.
Creature.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, honey.
Tuskaru.
What was that noise?
Happy noise.
Compliment Soph. Soph is a wonderful bean. Soph is...
But I'm a dragon.
Soph is a true friend. She's a very soft dragon. Her hoard is made up entirely of romance books, and she absorbs the fluff while she sleeps. And it is evident.
Where's the horn?
You can clearly see. Soph, thank you for the 3 stream streak. Vega, thank you for the 30 stream streak. What the fuck's doing? Hanging out. Hi, Garrett. Hi, Zudo.
I just got a fucking ad on your stream, Edda.
Get a sub, idiot.
I actually been meaning to do that.
No, it's okay. I'm sorry.
I have been. Anyway, I'm supposed to.
Technically, it is your birthday.
It is my birthday. Is that your birthday gift to me? Is to getting a sub?
Wait, you're gonna get a birthday gift. Don't worry.
Oh my god. Waku waku. Hey!
And you got the sub!
Hey, Creature, you don't have to worry about it anymore. Jeffy, thank you for gifting
I was in the middle of doing
6 months of tier 1
it's too
to
late.
Creature. Jeffy just gave you half a year of being a fox friend.
Damn it, guys.
What, half a year? Wow.
Yep, 6 months. That's how Jeffy do. Jeffy doesn't gift 1 month. Jeffy gives 6 to 12 months, and that's it.
There we go.
Creature.
There we go.
Creature, thank you
there
for
we
the...
go.
Wow, a hype train, okay. You know, this is like a group thing. Like, okay. Thank you very much, Creature, for gifting 5 tier 1s. I really
Happy
appreciate
birthday.
it. Thank you. I still need to insult Soph.
Puggies.
Soph, you're a chicken.
Insult me? Wow.
Puggies.
Wow, really?
Tiny chicken, cluck cluck.
Okay. You try.
I don't know. You're hard to insult.
Thank you.
Everyone's hard to insult. You're all too sweet. Which, of course, is why you guys redeem insult me, is because you know that I fucking can't.
Fun to watch you struggle.
You're... Shut up.
Finally.
Okay. Hi, Shy. Speaking of Birthdays, yes. Birthdays, mine, yes. Is it? Wait, is it Shai's
Yours.
birthday?
Oh, is it?
Is it? Or is it just... Also, compliment creature. I can do that. Creature's like...
Oi.
Creature's really fucking cute.
Level 4 hype train, let's go.
Level 4 hype train. Doesn't make any sense. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. This is the one time of the year where I'll let myself just ask for things and just be grateful for things that people give me. Those times.
Good.
I
To birthday.
for this is the one time in the year where I'm not gonna be like, no, you shouldn't have. No, it'll just be thank you. Thank you very much. Creature, I try typically not to just call people cute because I have a call me cute redeem. So like, you know, if people like ask for a compliment, it's like I don't want to cop it out and just go, oh, you're so cute, you know. But you're really fucking cute, creature. You just have a very, what is the word? You have an energy that makes people drawn to you. God, I'm trying. It's like you have a quality that makes people like you more. Endearing. That's it. You have a very endearing energy. I don't know. It's just very easy to be around you.
Thank you. I'm now going to bite you because I'm shy.
Okay. That's fair. Ark, you are very cute. Ark, you are super duper cute. You absolute sweetheart. Shy, thank you. Edda, very important. I'm a fool. May I have the PNG for Ebba? Oh, right. Bun asked me for the rec. Bun, I saw that message while I was, like, half asleep. Hold on a second. Bun, there's no reference for Ebba. The closest I can give you is pictures of EB. Where do I have those? Here. That's it. That's all there is, unfortunately. Hi, Denka! Should I add birthday tomorrow to the stream title?
Yeah.
Since that is
Birthday tomorrow,
that's
yes.
immediately become what this is about.
Birthday right now, actually.
Right now, actually, and you're doing a birthday marathon, meaning you have your birthday for 4 days straight, correct?
That's true.
That is how it works.
You know what,
It's a
actually?
birthday week.
Also,
Yes.
because our anime time is cancelled on Sunday, Soph, I might even extend it further. The reason I was capping it at 36 was so that I could, you know, to make sure that I wouldn't be dead for anime time on Sunday.
Aww.
But if we're not doing anime time...
5-day birthday.
Possibly. We'll see. If it goes past 36, I might need to sleep, though. Because if the 36 cap is for, like, I'll take breaks, but I'm not sleeping during the 36 hours. So if it goes longer than that, I'll probably have to take a bit of a nap. But we'll see. There we go.
But yeah, it a birthday. Everyone attend.
Yes, my birthday, 10 a.m. Do I have it on this screen? I don't have it on this screen. 10 a.m. EST on Friday. At least 12 hours of stream. You guys can extend it with cold hard $10. And then at the end of the marathon, I will meow a whole lot.
Woo!
Oh yeah, you'll be meowing quite a bit. I forgot about that.
So let's do some quick math right now, okay? Hi, Denka. Did I say hi to you? Hello, Denka. 36 without sleeping is a lot, but I wouldn't say it's crazy. 48 would be crazy. If I was live for 48 hours without sleeping, then that's insane. 36
that would be pretty crazy.
Doable, I would say. Did I just get a little penguin clapping emote? For the hype train?
From a hype train.
Tomorrow
Hype
is your
train.
birthday, I object. Sus, tomorrow is my birthday. Also, hi, Sus. Tomorrow is my birthday, but in case there are certain parties that want to do things with me on the day, I didn't want to commit to, like, starting the marathon tomorrow, you know? So, like, I might have a short stream to just play a bit of game and hang out tomorrow evening, but the marathon starts in the morning on Friday. Because I think that also maximizes the number of people that would be able to see it, you know? Even if I get no money tomorrow, I will be streaming from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. and that pretty much runs the full gamut of people being available to watch, I think.
Ooh.
So let's do Lorano. Hi, thank you for the head pat. So let's... You know what you wish you had, Soph? This is my new favorite hype train emote.
For a second, I thought it was the fox in the box.
Hi, Locat. Hello,
Stir
hello.
the
And hi,
pot.
Zero. Stir the pot. Compliment Soph. Soph looks really fucking good. Soph has incredible aesthetic sense. Soph has incredible aesthetic. Look at her. Look at the fucking tiny multicolored shorts and the crop top with
They're so
like a
cute.
picture of her on it. She got the big old wings.
Iconic.
She's got a beautiful iconic tail. Soph looks really, really good. Everyone should appreciate
Gee.
Soph and her aesthetic sense.
Look at Soph.
Thank you.
Lokat, how are you? 10 minutes wear off, huh? So listen. Let's do some quick math. I'm gonna be
Math.
starting, even if I get no money on Friday, I will be streaming for 12 hours for a birthday, right?
Mm.
For every $10, it increases the stream by 30 minutes.
Mm.
So to increase it caps at an extra 24 hours, so a 36-hour stream. If you guys reach the 24 hours, the extra 24 hours, that means you will have contributed $480. I will be meowing once for every $5. So 480 divided by 5, just if you hit the 24-hour cap, that is 96 meows.
You lost me in the maths there, but I believe you.
Yeah,
And that's very impressive.
If you guys cap out the marathon, that's 96 meows. But then, if I continue getting money past that, even if it doesn't extend the timer, it does increase the number of meows I do. So,
What meows are you planning on doing?
as a basic, because Soph brought this up, as a basic example, if I get somehow $1,000 on Friday, at the end of the marathon, I will meow 200 times in a row. So it's all dependent on you guys, how much it will be in a row, and it will be at the end of the stream. I will be fucking delirious. Just like exhaustively meowing into the microphone.
You got a Nya redeem earlier, I think you didn't see.
Did I? I'm sorry.
You
Yeah, that's why Zudo said 10 minutes were off.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because he's looking for the Nya.
I'll do that now. I'll do that meow. Do I not have Nya time on this screen? Hold on.
No Nya time.
Yeah, I don't think I have Nya time. There we go.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's gonna be like mostly meowing, honestly. That's what I'm hoping for.
Hell yeah.
So that's the deal with what'll happen Friday and Saturday. I don't give a fuck how much money I get. If I get $2,000, I'll meow 400 times, and the stream doesn't end until I finish. So there you go.
So the meowing adds in addition to the 36?
Yeah, meow. So the timer stops counting up at an extra 24 hours meow, unless I decide, because anime time on Sunday isn't happening, then I'll keep going, yeah, and we might go for a full 48 hours, yeah. But at the end of that, yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Even if the timer is capped out, if money keeps being donated, that keeps adding to the nya count, yeah.
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 Yeah. So there will be some
Yeah.
streaming and meowing at some point, yeah. Yeah. That's the thing. At the end of the cap, whenever the timer wears off, yeah, I will meow for every $5, yeah.
Yeah.
Eddie ASMR meow stream.
Yeah.
Imagine if I got enough money to make like a new stream of it, yeah. I don't know how long it would take me to nya 400 times, yeah. Probably at least like 30 minutes, right, yeah? Jacqueline, hi, honey.
I think less than that, yeah.
Yeah.
Depends how fast you go.
Depends on how tired I am, yeah. And the worst thing is like, what if I lose count, yeah?
Oh no. You need a
You
meow
start from
counter.
the start, yeah?
Oh yeah. Birthday fox, yeah.
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 If you lose count, it's plus 10 meows, yeah. Sure. Agreed. You gotta get one of those golf counters that counts up when you click Nya. True. Zero.
That's what I suggested too, Nya. That Ada needs a counter, Nya.
Where would I get one of those, Nya?
On the internet, yeah.
It's too late for that, Nya.
Ada plays cookie clicker, Nya.
But yeah, I will be happy to see everyone there, Nya. Would mean a lot to see friends, Nya. We're gonna be playing games, Nya. I'm downloading... I say downloading this. Let me start over. I will be playing Killing Floor 2, Nya. For at least some of that, Nya. We might do Yakuza after that, Nya. We'll see. We might start Yakuza Kiwami, Nya. But it all depends, Nya. And
Yeah.
even if you don't give anything, I would be happy to see you, Nya. Creature, thank you again for the gifted subs, Nya.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Yeah,
birthday!
happy birthday.
Locut, are you having a good day? I hope you're having a good day, Nya. Lobotomy Corp is 70% off, Nya. Okay. Ba-da-bum. Do I feel familiar with that game, Nya? The Dark Soldier, welcome in, Nya. What did you win, Nya?
Puggies.
Oh. Oh, Sign got
Nice.
one, Nya.
Puggies.
Thank you for gifting 7 tier 1 subs, Nya. That was your first time chat, Nya?
Puggies.
Are you new here? Just decided to dump a bunch of subs, Nya?
I know Dark Soldier, Nya.
You do, Nya?
And are you gonna have a good time, Nya?
Oh, am I, Nya?
Puggies.
Thank you.
Oh, yes.
Thank you very much, Nya. I appreciate it, Nya.
Puggies.
I'm not allowed to argue against it at this time of year, Nya. Okay. What was I about to check, Nya? Lobotomy Corp, Nya.
Yeah.
Let's keep putting off the anime club, Nya.
Yeah.
That's fine. So what about Lobotomy Corp, Nya?
Let me take a
Haruhi's
look.
disappeared. It's fine. She doesn't need to be here.
It was such a good
Yeah,
fucking
she's gone
movie.
forever, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's this one, yeah. Okay, I saw Kun playing this, Nya. Yeah. Thank you for the bit, Nya. I appreciate it. I still, after months of saying I would, Nya, have not fixed the sounds on this screen, Nya. But if I switch to the regular live screen, then it's just gonna be us sitting in front of a bunch of rain, Nya. You guys can't even hear the
Oh,
music,
Dark
Nya.
Soldier got on the bit list, yeah. That's why the one bit. I understand, yeah.
Mm.
Oh, you just did it so that you would be at the top of the leaderboard, yeah. Okay.
Hell yeah.
If I might make a modest request, yeah, a birthday fox's request, yeah. If there is to be leaderboard fighting, let it be the day of the birthday stream, yeah. Obviously, y'all can do whatever
tomorrow,
you want,
yeah.
But sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still... That's not me, like... I'll be here. That feels threatening, yeah.
Fred.
That is a threat.
That is a threat, yeah. Okay. Should we talk about the Haruhi now?
Should we?
Should we?
Is it a good
We
idea?
can talk about the Haruhi, yeah.
Should we run out the Nya timer first, Nya?
Yeah. Should
got-
we just say yeah
we
for
got-
4 minutes?
We got 4 minutes left, Nya.
We can
Just say
introduce
Nya.
everything with the Nya.
Okay.
Of course we can, yeah.
So today, Nya, I and these two lovely lady dragons watched the Haruhi movie, Nya. We also last week watched season 2 of Haruhi, Nya. So last time we did Anime Club, we talked about like season 1 of Haruhi and then the beginning of season 2, Nya, right?
Yeah.
Ginya. And then last week we watched Endless 8 and the final arc with the movie, right, Nya?
Exactly.
Exactly, yeah.
Exactly, Nya. Sonotori nya.
So desu ne, nya. So desu nya.
So desu nya. And then today we watched the movie, which is phenomenal, and it's actually one of my favorite animated movies, but it's really hard to show people because it doesn't mean anything to them if they haven't also watched the show, nya.
Yeah.
Creature, what did you think of the movie? Loose thoughts, nya. Give us, like, the synopsis of your thoughts, nya.
Yeah, the movie was very, very, very well thought out. Yeah, because I was particularly, I'm yeah, big fan of time loop stuff. Yeah, and they incorporated a lot of time loop stuff. Yeah, but they did it in a very, I like closed loops. Yeah, so things that make sense when they go round and round and round. Yeah, and it's always very impressive when that's executed correctly, yeah. And they executed it. They clearly had been planning it since like before the first season, and as Eda pointed out, yeah, they'd included like parts of the movie in, yeah, the season 1 like opening, yeah, which is super impressive, yeah. Also, I really like Nagato, so it was nice to see more of her, yeah. Her smile's cute, yeah.
I think the movie is what established Nagato as best girl for everybody, nya. Or for most people. Also, Koneko, thank you for the bit, nya.
I mean, it went so far that they even did a spin-off of Nagato, yeah.
They did.
Which is kind of cool, yeah.
And we have to talk about that, nya, because I know that Creature will be interested in that, nya.
I love Nagato, nya.
There was never, We'll go into this more later, nya. But there was never an anime of it, but there is a full series of manga, nya, that is about the alternate timeline, nya.
Yeah?
That is just about, like, Nagato is the protagonist, and I don't even think Haruhi is in it, yeah. If I remember...
Oh, that spin-off is an anime, yeah.
Did they make it an anime?
I think, yes, yeah.
I have to look
I
into
watched
this
it, yeah.
Yeah?
It's a whole series focused on Nagato, basically, yeah. And I think Haruhi is not really in it. There's, like, 1 or 2 scenes where she is in it.
That's super cool, yeah.
Yeah, a 16-episode TV series, yeah. Should we watch that then, yeah?
We could if you'd like to.
Is that next anime club, yeah?
Yeah? Should we?
Extending the Haruhi saga, yeah?
Thank you for the bit, yeah. Did you guys know, if you don't know about this, if you want to make cheering with bits a bit more fun, you can type either Muxi or Korgo before the number, and it will give you a little animation, yeah. Or, like, type Muxi 1, and it will give 1 bit, but you get a little fox creature, yeah.
Yeah.
We could.
Very nice, yeah.
I don't know that you need to have seen the rest of Haruhi to enjoy Nagato Yuki either, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so. It's really just a spin-off with a little connection to the original, I feel like. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, amazing.
Because it actually is, like, I think it's meant to be, like, fully an alternate timeline, yeah? Yeah, time is over. If fully an alternate timeline, because in the movie, again, I said that we were going to talk about it later, and we're just talking about it now, it's fine. In the movie, it was an altered timeline, not an alternate timeline, right?
Mm.
So,
yes,
Hyun was still, like, aware of everything, but in the anime, the spinoff, it is an alternate timeline. So the Kyun in that world is like everything is just normal for him. He doesn't know Haruhi or anything.
That's interesting.
And I really enjoyed it because there's a couple really powerful moments in the movie. A moment I remember from the manga is like in the first chapter, after they've done, like, you know, the first chapter of manga has a bunch of setup to do. It's kind of like the pilot of a show. It just establishes what the manga is going to be about, you know, the characters and that kind of thing. Okay, now, Soldier. So, I cannot cheer in my own channel, but let's, like, do, like, Muxi 1 with no space. Just like that. There's a movie... Also, thank you for the 1 bit, I appreciate it. There's a moment at the end of Chapter 1 where Nagato and Haruhi, like, pass each other in a hallway or something, and there's just, like, a shot of them crossing past each other, and then Haruhi keeps walking off into the distance. Just to establish that, yeah, this really is not about her.
and they don't know each other. That's so cool.
It's so cool. But yeah, let's backtrack a bit because I have a lot to say about the movie. There was so much I was not saying during the movie because I wanted to save it for stream. Thank you for the 100 bits, Soldier. I appreciate it. Surrender, thank you for the chocolate. How's Anime Club going? We're just starting because I got birthdayed at. Oh, you guys didn't actually sing.
Yeah, we need to do that.
Can we sing now?
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm so ready for you to like discordantly sing because of Discord lag.
Let's go!
Chat, do it with us. Okay. And 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Dear Edda.
dear Edda.
Happy birthday to you.
Hip hip hooray.
I don't know how the lyrics go.
Hip hip hooray. Hip hip hooray.
Yo, let's go, Edda!
Let's go, Edda.
That's in the
thank you.
lyrics, by the way.
That's not in the lyrics.
That is absolutely in it.
It is now. In South Africa, you do the hip hip hooray, and then you do noch a peep, hurrah, which is like another noise.
No
Oh, that's
hurrah,
cute.
hurrah. That's so cute.
Yeah, it is cute.
Thank you for sharing.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Creature,
It is Edda's birthday date in Europe and where Creature lives, and
And all of
not where
Africa.
Edda lives yet.
Yeah. Thank you, Soldier. Tomorrow is my birthday, May 30th, and then the day after we're having a day-long birthday marathon. Possibly 2 days long, depending on donations. But yeah. Surrender wants me to compliment the next person in chat who was Locot. I don't know Locot very well, but I really appreciate them because they're a newer viewer and they keep coming in and having a generally nice vibe about them, and I really appreciate that. They are a very good and behaving and positive-minded individual from what I've seen of them, and it's nice to have people like that around.
We love behaving.
We love behaving. That's what I always say. Every time I rate someone, I'm like, please behave yourselves. And then some people do, and it's great.
Some people.
Some people. Not always. Not everyone behaves. Hi, Runa.
But the good ones. Hello, Runa.
Runa's also
Runya.
here. I have four.
Runa.
I have 3 purple people on my screen, and then I'm over here being blue.
You need to add some red. Then you'll be purple.
Red. Just put some red
True.
paint in it.
Color Fury.
Yeah. Become purple.
Hi, Voro. I don't remember if I said hi, Voro. Hello, Voro. Who doesn't behave pink? I'm still not pink, Zudo. Zudo, you're gonna be fucking thrilled when you see the next fox, because pink hair is coming, and you can finally call me Pink Edda.
Ooh, Sakura Fox.
Sakura Fox.
Pink Edda.
Purple Edda. Violetta is a thing, but I don't have a PNG of Violetta.
Purple Edda.
Purpleda.
I should ask Muni to make me a Violetta PNG. But Muni will go way overboard with it, because that's what Muni does. Right. Haruhi.
Movie.
Haruhi. So, the last time we had Anime Club over on Creature's channel, we were still pre-Endless 8.
Yes.
Yeah,
And-
we were in the murder mystery thingy
Yeah.
with the island.
Yes.
Creature was still blissfully unaware of what lay ahead of her. But then, to my surprise, Creature was way fucking into it.
It's really good. It's very well done.
Yeah, would you guys believe me if I told you that after we watched the first 2 episodes of Endless 8? So okay, for those who don't know, Endless 8 is a series of literally 8 episodes in The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya Season 2. It is 8 episodes that it is about the main characters being in a time loop and having the same, like, several days of summer repeat over and over. Hi, Nakarin. And ultimately, the content of each episode is basically the same. It's a really impressive display of, like, weird determination on the part of the animators and everything. Because literally more than half the season, a good 70% of the season, I think, is Endless 8. And in the first episode,
Yes.
they just have their summer activities. And then the second episode of Endless 8 is the exact same thing, but they've reanimated everything. They have new camera angles, new lighting,
New
the
voice
characters are wearing
lines.
different outfits, new voice lines, and then at the end, it is revealed that they're in a time loop. And that is how the
So
next
here's
6 episodes are as well.
indeed. So here's my question about it, which I raised, which is that there's this paradox called the Ship of Theseus paradox. It's based on some sort of, like, I don't know, Roman myth. But the basics of it is, say you have a knife, you replace the blade, you replace the handle, is it still the same knife? Now take these 8 episodes, they've redone everything. The shots are different, it's the same storyline, but the voice recording is different. The shots are different, the angles are different, the clothings are different. Are these still the same 8 episodes?
Mm-hmm.
It's more like the scenes are planned the same most of the time.
Mm.
But it's not the same episodes, really.
But it's so clever.
And there are, as Endless 8 goes on, there are more moments where Kyon is like, something doesn't feel right here. Like, the moments of him having these flashbacks occur more frequently.
Mm.
And then, like,
I like
of
the
course...
variation.
Hmm?
I was gonna say I like the variation in Nagato giving of talking about how many loops they've been through and the little stats she has on them.
Yeah. I like that
Yes.
I like that she starts at, like, 15,000.
They've been there forever.
Yeah, I don't remember how many loops they went through exactly, but it came out to something like 500 years in show.
And Nagato remembers all of them.
Yeah. Nagato, being, like, connected to this giant space alien being that lives outside of time, was unaffected by, like, the ripple effect. So she just remembered all 500 years of time loops. Which was probably fun.
You know, the more one thinks about Nagato, it's not surprising she tried to change the world
Exactly!
in the movie.
Yes! Yes,
Yeah,
creature.
after 500 years of repetitions, I feel like it's pretty obvious why
probably
she
go
just
kind of
wanted to get out of it. Yeah.
But yeah, that's why... Would you guys be surprised if I told you that at Creature's behest, we watched every single episode of Endless 8? Because it's a Creature, as you might imagine, it's famous among people who have watched the show.
It's great. Would you guys believe that Soph has watched it, 5 times?
Of course I have.
Yeah, every time Soph watches the show, she watches every episode of Endless 8.
A lot of people skip the repeating episodes already in the first watch, and I'm not really sure how to think about that.
Yeah.
On the first watch, I feel like you should watch it. At least until you get bored.
Until you get bored, yeah. I would recommend, if people watch Endless 8, I recommend the first, second, and 8th episode. Because the first one is the first loop where everything is new. The second episode is where they realize they're in a time loop. And then the 8th episode is when the resolution happens. So I feel like that gives you the most variation. Because otherwise, it is the whole... like Creature described, everything about the episodes does get redone every episode. But it's still like the same... It's different voice lines, but it's more like re-recorded lines of basically the same thing. You know? Yeah. Like, every episode has Haruhi talking to those kids at the pool and being like, these are my brigade members, they'll do whatever you ask them to. You know?
Yeah.
It's like, it's mostly the same. In terms of, like, if you were to look at the
Content,
episodes...
I guess.
Yeah, if you were to look at the episodes, like, script, the scripts would be, like, 99% identical per episode. But if you're like these two, and you're crazy and like Spot the Difference games,
then it's great.
You will probably enjoy watching every episode.
They put like a bunch of references in.
Yeah.
And they change them up every episode. I feel like that's crazy. Like, that is some commitment.
There's a lot of thought put into it, which makes it worth watching.
Honestly, the fact that you two were bonding over enjoying the act of, like, finding the differences in each episode was really sweet.
It's fun, because if there's, like, a new swimming costume, there's a new swim... That's cool. That's exciting.
I thought the Speedo was the best one.
The Speedo is the best on poor Kyon.
I just didn't expect them to use a Speedo ever.
Yeah, Koizumi wearing a Speedo was quite something.
That boy. Koizumi has the confidence, though.
He does. No, that's...
Like, he would.
That's
Absolutely, yeah.
We were all surprised that he didn't have a girlfriend. I mean, I wasn't surprised because I knew that, but it's like, if anyone in the brigade would have a partner, it would probably be Koizumi.
The movie basically said he fancies Haruhi, though, right?
Oh yeah, no, he definitely does.
Yeah.
Like,
But he also hints toward it in the Endless Eight, if you remember, but not really.
Oh,
He's
yes.
like, I'm gonna tell her I love her if you don't. And then he's like, I'm just
yes.
kidding, tee.
yeah.
God, imagine being Koizumi who can get any woman and you fall for Haruhi.
Wow.
You fall for
Some
Haruhi
slander for Haruhi.
and know that she won't say yes.
Skill issue.
It is a skill issue. But whose skill is the issue?
His.
Yep.
He's an
Yes.
Esper. He should know better.
The first episode of season 2 is the one where he goes back in time and helps Haruhi make the symbols on the school grounds of her middle school.
That's important.
Which is a really important episode, yeah.
Mhm.
Going back to that, we'll get to the movie, but talking about how everything in the movie was so well set up, that episode is very important. That comes right before Endless Eight. So, yeah, Kyon goes back in time, meets Haruhi as a middle schooler, and we already heard in episode 1 of the anime that at some time in middle school, she, like, snuck into the school grounds, took the thing that, like, makes lines on the field, and she wrote, like, giant alien characters.
Yes.
And so here we see that Kyon helped her do that because of Fable time loops.
Yeah, and she's writing like, I'm right here, so the aliens can see from outer space.
Which was
she's
so
right
huge.
there.
It was really... First of all, that's really cute.
It is cute.
It's just like a kid writing in alien symbols that she probably made up. She's like, I'm here! Come take me, aliens! That's really cute.
But of course she does it on the entirety of her school's field.
Right. But also, remembering... I talked about this, I don't remember if I talked about this on stream. I definitely told you guys about it. That, like, the moment at the end of Season 1 where Haruhi is talking to Kyon about the moment that she realized she isn't special was, to me, it's one of the most impactful and good moments in Season 1. Where, you know, she's like, I went to the baseball game, and I was like, oh my god, all of Japan must be here, because there's people for miles. And then she realized that there was only, like, 50,000 in the stadium, and Japan has millions of people. So she was like, so just in Japan, there's 2,000, you know, like, there's, what was it? It's like 50 million divided by 50,000, something like that. Basically,
a huge amount.
1/2000th of Japan's population was in the stadium. And she was like, so there's 2,000 times more people than this just in Japan, and then there's the whole world past that. So if there's that many people in the world, then the things that I do every day, like go to school, hang out with friends, you know, eat dinner with family, none of that is special at all. It can't be. There's no way that, you know, me doing that is unusual. But if there's that many people, there has to be someone special in the world that's having an incredible, unique time, and why can't that be me? And it's like her most human moment, I think, in the series.
Yeah, definitely.
Where she just completely lets the mask drop, you know?
It's important to her as a character, because otherwise, because everyone finds her, you know, Kyon finds her really annoying, which she is, and Nagato clearly is like reaching the end of her tether, but at least that kind of humanizes Haruhi's reason, so we can at least relate in a way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
I think it's also like really, really cool that she kind of breaks character to do that, because she never talks about her past much, but there she just kind of goes, you know, she like stands still and starts explaining about this.
Absolutely. I love that moment.
It's very important to her.
Yeah, absolutely.
On humanizing Haruhi moments, this one's funnier.
Hello there.
But in the hospital where she's in a sleeping bag and has like not left Kion's side for like the 3 days he's been in a coma.
Yeah.
That was
also
really cute.
sweet. I was like, Haruhi has these moments where you are able to see that she is aware that the things she's doing are crazy, but that's just, she really wants to have a unique life. Also, hello. I'm gonna call you Get. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome in. That is quite the username. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something about Haruhi.
You were sidetracked by the username.
I was sidetracked by the username. That moment it's just really important, and it's really good. It's very well done. I think I might have just wanted to bring that moment up because we didn't talk about it last time. I don't think we had finished. Had we finished season 1 last Anime Club?
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
they did, yeah.
Okay. I don't know why I didn't bring that up. That's such an important moment, like, in the show. But yeah. Then season 2 starts, and we see Haruhi's past. Like, oh, I remember the connection. It was talking about her drawing in the fields.
And Kion says his name is John Smith.
Yeah.
Best name, by the way. John Smith.
You fucking
Great
laughed
name for
during
your
the movie.
average,
I was
like, Japanese high schooler.
Yeah. The fact that the message she wrote in the field says "I am here," when you remember that moment in season 1 where she reveals like how, like, the moment that she started realizing she isn't special, it gives this like really nostalgic like desperation to the message that she writes out. The fact that she's like calling out to anyone special that can see her, you know. It's like, I really don't want to be normal. I am here. Please help me be special.
And it's interesting. It's like, it's also just the general... I mean, it's interesting to contrast that... Wait, okay, I formulated a thought. It's interesting how that is the common experience between her in the in like the original universe that Kyon is from, and her in like the altered timeline. That doesn't change. That she still has this desire to be recognized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really
Even when
good.
all of her power's been sapped from her.
Yeah, she still, even if she hadn't literally become God, because she doesn't know that in the main timeline, she would still want things to be special. Yeah?
It was funny to see all the things that change if she doesn't become God, though. Like, the fact that the one guy getting a girlfriend was basically related to her becoming God.
Yeah.
You
That's
have
really
to
funny
wonder
to me too.
Why you have to wonder, like, was that a conscious decision that Nagato made to try and clue in Kyon? Is like, hey, your friend who
Yeah.
just got a girlfriend doesn't have one now.
I mean,
Or even
I
at the
feel like it's
school-
because he asks his friend if they can spend Christmas together or what he has to do on Christmas. So he can like opt out of the Christmas thing. That's why he
And
has a
also-
girlfriend in this world.
And also that, like, the school in the original timeline is all girls, but in the one where Haruhi doesn't become God, it's, like, a co-ed.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what did she do?
Yakko Yoen. What did she do? That's an interesting thought, because the intention of Haruhi, her meeting John Smith, is what made her go to North High, you know? So I don't know why Koyoen changed in the alternate
Maybe
timeline.
because she wanted to meet a John Smith type, and she couldn't if it was an all-girls school.
Maybe, because we'll have to remember that in the movie, the entire situation that Nagato sets up, we're talking about this in a very discordant way, but that's par for the show, so. Nagato it's pretty heavily implied. They don't outright say it, but it's really heavily implied that Endless 8 is the reason for the disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya. Because for everyone else, it's been like less than a year that they've been in the SOS Brigade. Nagato has spent 500 years just watching time loop over and over, and because her role is to observe and not to interfere, she couldn't do anything about it. And so it's the classic story of like the robot character, the emotionless character learning how to feel. Is just over hundreds of years of her watching this happen and like a growing frustration that there's nothing she can do about it because that's not her role. She finally just like loses control, you know? And
changes the world.
Changes the world so that she can be a normal person that has feelings, and Kyon is like the person that she respects, so she throws him the choice. Is this version of the world better than the other one? You know?
And he says no.
He says no. But
it's not.
But then a lot of people are like, yeah, it actually kind of is, which is why we got the spin-off.
Although at least he didn't just like... He wasn't just like, no, you need to suck it up, Nagato. Like, he made a pretty big effort to, like, go out of his way to say to her, like, if the organization you're with wants to remove you because you've done this, like, we will fight for you, and we will use Haruhi's power for your good, and I'm sorry for not supporting you more.
Right.
So at least it had a good in the end for Nagato.
Exactly. It's not... It's really sweet. It's just friendship. Like, friendship ideal goals. Because this is kind of a crazy supernatural parallel to relationships where, like, you have a friend group where one person does something that's just really fucked up, you know? It's like, they might have sympathetic reasons for it, and then after the fact, they regret doing it, or they realize that maybe they shouldn't have taken that initiative on their own. Because Nagato literally just changes reality. You know, no discussion, no whatever. She has her feelings. She's frustrated at her role and what she's allowed to do, and she wants things to be different, so she forces a change on everybody. And she gives only Kyon the ability to decide. And then afterwards, she's like, yeah, my, the thought entity is deliberating my punishment because I acted out of turn, and I've caused, like, a big disaster. And Kyon doesn't be like, yeah, that was kind of crazy, I can't believe you did that, you know, like, you completely changed the world, you changed everyone's lives, you know.
Someone died.
Someone died, yeah.
Oh, fuck. Well, are we allowed spoilers?
Well, we kind of have already spoiled the entire premise of the movie.
Thing, so of course we are.
Okay, Kyon died.
Kyon kind of dies.
Kind of dies. And then lives.
Does go to the hospital, sorter in another universe.
Kyon bleeds
it's complicated.
out.
But yeah, it's like it's just like in a to trim down the supernatural crazy overhead of reality altering. It's just like in a friendship, someone does something crazy and out of pocket, you know, because they've got tensions that have built up for a long time and they just kind of let loose with it. And then afterwards, you know, you can either shun that person and decide that that was too much, or you can forgive. And Kyon not only forgives, but shows empathy and is like, of course you acted that way, you know? Like, you don't even know how to process emotions because your dipshit boss didn't give you any to start with. He designed you not to have any. And now you're feeling things and don't know what to do with them, and you've got all these frustrations because everyone keeps relying on you and forcing you into these roles. Of course you snapped. And that's okay. And I support you. You know, you are right to feel these things.
I support you in your snapping.
Well, not support you in the snapping, but I support you in feeling what you're feeling.
Yeah.
You know? Don't do that.
If Kyon was a robot, he probably would have done the same thing.
I like to think all of us would have done the same thing.
Oh yeah. Nagato is a very sympathetic character.
Absolutely. I love Nagato. Nagato is best
She's
girl.
great. It was very cute when she like had normal human emotions though.
Mm-hmm.
Her smiling, amazing.
That's basically what she's gonna be like in a spin-off, sorta.
You want to watch the spin-off now?
Yeah, you've sold us on it.
I didn't think I had to.
I'm not so sure how I feel about it because it was a different studio and because it has no connections to the main series, it's like different content-wise. It's more slice of life.
Oh, interesting.
But it's still like sanctioned, I believe, by the author.
Yeah.
So it's still technically official content. It's just like alternate universe. It's pretty rare that you see a really good series that gets officially sanctioned alternate universe content on that scale, you know? Like, a lot of times the most you'll get is like an alternate, you know, what could have been chapter or something.
Yeah, usually just like a manga, or sometimes just like the mangaka putting like a chapter on Twitter.
Yeah. So, getting a whole new manga out of it is crazy.
Mm.
And then having that manga animated is incredibly cool.
Yeah. Shows the reach of Haruhi Suzumiya.
Mm-hmm.
And Nagato.
Hey, Sleepy.
I think it was also animated like years later, which was kind of surprising.
Mm-hmm. That's probably why I don't know about it.
It's really cool. On the movie as well, I love how most of it is just Kyon acting insane to everyone around him. Like he is very abnormal when the universe changes. He is grabbing people.
Yes.
He is yelling. He is accusing his classmates of trying to kill him, which he did. And he's doing this all very publicly, which is hilarious because Kyon is usually a very reasonable and rational guy. Like earlier, like when the thing starts. When he first ends up in the alternate universe and his friend who told him the previous day that he had a girlfriend and was going on a date on Christmas with the girlfriend, then the very next day he's like, oh no, what girlfriend? What are you talking about? What are you... I was sick yesterday. I didn't do things. Kyon is just like, oh, well, I guess he got his heart broken and he doesn't want to talk about it. And he like rationalizes it away and he spends like a lot of the show doing that. But then the moment he realizes Haruhi isn't there anymore, he freaks it.
He absolutely
publicly.
freaks it.
I like the
And
contrast
it's
between
great.
how he handles it and how he's normally. Like, the way he's normally completely calm most of the time. And then the second Haruhi disappears, he just goes absolutely bonkers and doesn't care, like, what do people think of him or whatever.
Well, yeah, because it's like, typically, when crazy shit happens, Haruhi is the cause, and he can just blame Haruhi, you know? And then, like, he's got these other fallbacks. He can't blame her this time. He's normally got Nagato and Koizumi to fall back on. Like, they'll probably explain the situation and how Haruhi did something fucking ballistic this time, and we'll figure it out. But, like, Haruhi's just gone. Like,
Yeah, and
no
none
one
of
knows
them
who Haruhi
remember
is.
her. And no one knows him or knows her, except Koizumi, who's at a different school now.
Yeah, so this is an unprecedented level of fuckery. So, like, he does act like a total lunatic, and he's just grabbing people and shoving them and stuff. But, like, also he's in the middle of a mental breakdown. So...
Valid
Yeah.
behavior. Also, none of it matters, really, because he just set the world back.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Kaji. Sleepy, can you shout out Sign for me? Hi, Sign. Sign. Have fun with your emotes for a month, Sign. They're very cute. My emote artist is great. Yes, anyway, continue.
I think it's
Kyon's
also
crazy.
really hard to watch, like, how the characters react to Kyon when he, like, freaks out. Because you've known these characters all along, and they've known Kyon, and now they just don't know him at all, and, like, think he's some sort of creep. Especially with the things he's saying, he just sounds like a creep, and he acts like a creep.
Mm-hmm.
He acts so creepy because he usually has the thing with how he knows Asahina is Asahina because of the star-shaped mole on her breast. But then obviously imagine you're just minding your business and some random guy grabs you and then knows about the star-shaped mole on your breast, and you don't know this guy. You've never met him before in your life.
I think it's really well staged. How he just becomes like the stalker-esque creature in that world, despite not being that at all.
Mikuru punches him.
She does.
It's very powerful.
Unusual for Mikuru.
Also, hold on, I need to get a picture of this. I fucking love Haruhi. I know that she's like... she's depressed because life has turned out incredibly unexciting for her in this timeline. But long hair Haruhi in the
So
Koyoan
good.
timeline is so good.
Haruhi is so pretty when she's normal.
Hmm. I think she's always pretty.
Like,
Oh, she's very
But
pretty.
the long hair
she's
version
also-
is really good, yeah.
long hair Haruhi is incredibly good. Like, she just looks amazing. Normally,
Touch on the fact that Kyon got like stopped by a security officer in this scene.
yeah, he almost got arrested.
When I first watched this, it actually kind of broke my heart how she didn't recognize him and how the security officer didn't let him, you know, go so he could go talk to her again.
Yeah. And I was just like, I loved that you laughed, Soph, when we were watching this, and she's like, what is your name? And he's like, John Smith. And you laughed.
He says it so seriously.
It's a big moment. It's a really powerful scene. That's another thing, is like, if you haven't seen the show, you'll have no fucking idea what that means. You'll just think that
Well,
he's
it's like
calling
an
himself
obvious
John Smith.
placeholder name.
Yeah. But this entire scene is just amazing because I think this ties back to, if I may, this ties back to what I was talking about all the time, like up and down in Yakuza, when I was playing Yakuza 0. I mentioned seeing something familiar from different perspective. And I was talking about, you know, if you've played Yakuza before, then playing Yakuza 0 and seeing a familiar city in the 80s must be really cool, you know? And to top it off, you get an achievement when you start the game that says, like, visit Kamurocho in the 80s. So it's, you know, acknowledging that fact that seeing something familiar become unfamiliar is a kind of a special thing. And later on...
Like liminal spaces.
Sure. And later on, when you go to Sotenbori, the other city, as Kiryu, typically you've been there as Majima, so now Kiryu is in a place that is familiar to you, but he doesn't know. So you have to, like, re-explore the same space as someone else. And it just gives this really nice, like, narrative disconnect that I really appreciate. That is exactly what I felt in this scene, where you see Haruhi, and, like, you and Kyon both know who Haruhi is, but this is a different Haruhi. Like, she doesn't know you. She's led, like, different days than the ones that you know leading up to this moment. She's got the long hair still. She never cut her hair because of her conversations with Kyon. She's clearly not having a good time. She's, like, in a deep depression just because life is boring and she's not special.
Despite Koizumi being there and talking to her all the time. Which I think
Poor
it must be
Koizumi.
really frustrating to watch for Koizumi. The second Kyon appears, he just starts smiling,
Oh, 100%.
which he probably hasn't done before.
Yeah, no shot Koizumi has ever seen Haruhi, like, beaming ear to ear like that. And
And
then,
he just
really
notices
hard.
that in the cafe and is like really annoyed about it, I can imagine.
And then they're pretty hard on Koizumi, like they make him wear the short shorts in winter.
Yeah.
why didn't Haruhi wear the shorts? Like, there's no way she's bothered by cold. She even says she's not bothered by the cold. Koizumi's a
Haruhi's
normal person,
superiority.
Haruhi. Yeah, saying Endless 8. We talked about Endless 8 earlier. Do you also like Haruhi?
It's great.
Yeah, Creature and Soph really liked Endless 8. Soph already knew about it, but you
I
forgot.
watched it so many times.
You forgot most of what happens in the movie, right, Soph?
Yes, I forgot most of what happens in the movie. I forgot especially how Koizumi reacts. Because I remember him getting jealous, but I don't remember him reacting like he did. Where he's like, I'm into Haruhi, by the way.
Oh yeah,
In his very chilled way, of course, but that's what he's thinking.
yeah. Koizumi always acts very level, but he was more expressive in the movie than he was in the series. Where he just straight up was like, yeah, I envy you, because you can clearly make her feel things and I can't do that.
Koizumi spends most of it just dying inside.
It's such a good movie.
Yep.
It's full of so many good scenes. And I wanted to say that so I thought this during the movie, I almost brought it up, but I wanted to save it for stream. If you noticed, in the show has like very bouncy and animated movement music. Like, it's always bright and noisy, or there's always some kind of intrigue, you know?
Mhm.
Like, especially whenever Kyon starts monologuing, there's like an intrigued, thoughtful music playing. Whenever the SOS Brigade is doing something, there's very bright and bouncy music, you know? There's very, very few dull or quiet moments in the show. In the movie, where the magic is gone, there are so many silent moments where it's just like Kyon sighing and contemplating what's going on, or walking through empty, quiet streets. Like,
Yeah.
when the music builds, it builds tremendously and phenomenally, but there's especially in the early parts of the movie, where he doesn't know what's happening yet, and all he knows is that the people that he's familiar with don't recognize him. Haruhi, the source of all of his like excitement in life, is missing. He doesn't know what's going on. There's just no music a lot of the time, and it shows off how this world is mundane as opposed to the one that he came from.
I'm surprised
It's nice
you're.
that...
Oh yeah,
Continue,
you
sorry.
go. You go.
No,
No,
you
you
continue.
I'm surprised you're noting the music, because the graphic also changes. Like, you get a lot of grayish tones. There's kind of a color filter over every scene, and not just because it's winter, and winter likes to have like grayish filters on it, but also because like Kyon is not feeling like this world is right. This world is not bouncy and colorful like the real world he comes from.
Exactly.
It's nice that the movie kind of resolves, I guess, a question a lot of viewers can have, which is that Kyon and Nagato Kyon particularly expresses often how irritated he is at Haruhi and how much he kind of resents being dragged along by her. So, I mean, I'm sure like viewers, I mean, it's a reasonable question to then be like, well then would he be happier in a world that Haruhi wasn't in? So it's nice that they resolve that, and the answer is no.
It's just like end to end. Thematically, the movie is insanely good. I went and got another picture of Haruhi to show off the difference of what Soph is talking about with the graphics. Like,
Yeah, it also really shows like if he doesn't know Haruhi, he would never get to know the other people. Like, he'd never bother to talk to them ever.
like this
exactly.
picture on the left, this is what the show is like. Where Haruhi is, you know... Actually, Soph, I just realized something. So, this is... the picture on the left is what the show is like. Very bright colors all the time. Like, whenever there's like dramatic or sinister things happening in the show, sometimes the colors will fade out a bit. But that's like, you know, that's just tension.
Poggers.
Thank you for the sub, Soldier. Welcome in. Hope you appreciate your emotes and stuff. But in the movie, and there are bright moments in the movie as well, but for the most part, even when the movie is bright, it's still with more dull colors.
Yeah, absolutely. It adds to the feeling quite a lot, I think.
Absolutely.
Definitely the like, this is not quite right feeling.
And if you remember, you just reminded me of this, Soph, because it's been a bit since we saw it. If you remember, episode 1 of season 1, it's like all gray tones. It's not quite like grayscale, but it has incredibly washed out colors for the entire first part of the episode until Haruhi shows up, and then it just explodes into color.
Yeah, which I think is really nice symbolism for him, just like getting out of the mundane lifestyle and kind of getting into whatever the heck Haruhi is up to.
Yeah.
Whether it's good or bad, I guess.
It's so good.
It shows how much love and care the animators put into this as well.
Oh, for real. For those who didn't know, in case it hasn't become evident by now, I'm pretty sure this was a theatrical release. Like, this was a big deal anime movie. I don't think it's very frequent that anime shows get theatrical releases for their movies.
Haruhi is a big deal.
Yeah, Zero. That's another thing. Creature, have you ever seen Lucky Star?
Yeah, I love Lucky Star.
Did you know Did you know that the voice actress for Konata, the blue-haired girl, is the voice actress for Haruhi?
Whoa.
In both Japanese and English.
Figure. That's crazy.
Both Japanese and English?
Yeah, the English VA also voices both.
Okay.
Good for her.
And there's an episode where at the cosplay cafe, Konata does the Hara Hara Yukai from the ending of season 1.
Yeah, that I knew. I didn't know the English voice actor was the same also.
Mm-hmm. That's why
Imagine being that influential.
I think there's even just Haruhi posters in Lucky Star, like of Haruhi.
The kind of anime Konata would be into.
Absolutely. I thought. I don't know. The music, the art style, everything about the movie is so powerfully thematic, and it works really well, and everything gets set up super well as well. Because, like, everything... That's the linchpin moment, is the moment where you see her at Koyoen, and Kyon reveals the past to her. Because as he reveals, that's, like, his secret weapon in the show, is revealing to her that he is the one that helped her with painting the grounds. And that's his... like, calling himself John Smith is just irrefutable evidence, because he tries telling Haruhi at the end of season 2 that, like, hey, Nagato and Mikuru and Koizumi are all, like, supernatural, and you did that, right? And she doesn't believe him. She's like, don't treat me like an idiot. But it's like, if he says, hey, I am John Smith, there's no arguing that. That instantly convinced this version of Haruhi, because no one else knows about that. You know, she never told anyone.
And also, like, that helped her believe his story that he was from a different world. Which was important.
Very important.
Did you ever see the promotional website they had for the second anime season?
No.
I don't think so.
Because it's kind of worth looking at.
Okay. Hit me up.
I think it's really cool they even had one.
www.haruhi.tv.
Amazing URL.
I love that it's still around. Ah, that's so cool.
I was looking it up because I thought it was gone by now.
So cute.
Does the counter go up?
No, it
Can
was
we
the
still
date
email
in which
them?
Disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya came, I think. It was like a reference to the date.
I mean, at the top there's like the view counter. That in the show was like how many views
that
the
one
webpage
I have
had.
no idea.
It just displays a random number.
It
I've been
is, it's
refreshing.
going... Oh no, I think it's random. I'm also refreshing.
It's random. That's okay
It's
though.
gotta be random, yeah.
It's gotta be random
it's
because there's
random.
no way there would definitely be more than 29,000 views on this page if it wasn't random.
Yeah, it sometimes also goes down and back up.
But yeah, I'll put this in chat if
This
anyone
is
else wants
so
to see it.
cute.
This is literally the in-series website that Haruhi made.
They have a fan club. This is so cute. They have a fan club page.
Yeah, right?
So cool.
It's mega cute. That was a website that was done in 2007, by the way.
Oh yeah? I think
So
looks
that's
great.
still around, is pretty cool.
2007 is when the first season released.
Yeah, it was a announcement for second season, basically, sorta.
Gotcha.
Wow.
There is another manga, by the way, called The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya-chan, which I think is like a chibi spin-off as well.
Yeah, I watched that one too. It's been a long, long time.
It has been a while.
It's like gag, kind of gag panels with the Haruhi characters.
So Creature.
I love that the website exists.
I also love that the website exists. Creature.
Yes.
Has this movie changed your opinion on who is best girl?
I think Creature always had best girl.
No, I
Nagato
always
Yuki.
thought it was Nagato.
You always thought it was Nagato? Excellent.
I love a kudere. I love a cold character.
Also,
But I
Shy
was
Girls,
right from the
very
start, is what I'm saying.
good. Creature predicted this.
I also like it when cute girls have like violence, and she fought Asakura.
She did fight Asakura. She very competently fought Asakura.
So she cemented herself pretty early on.
Yes, that was like mid season 1.
What did you think
watched
about?
it-
You go first.
when you two watched it for the first time, did it change your best girl opinions?
When I saw
My
this
best
for the
girl
first
was
time,
always Haruhi, but I have bad taste.
Like Kyon, you like weird girls.
When
Yeah, I'm not like agreeing to all of her actions, but she was my favorite girl.
Yeah, you have to understand, Creature, that when I saw it for the first time, it was before the movie. I remember, like, awaiting the day that the movie came out and would get translated. I was young, and I was way fucking into Haruhi. Haruhi was,
Based.
like, best girl of all girls. And I told you, I've gone through, like, stages with the show, where I was really young, and I really, really loved it, and I thought it was super cool. And then I got older, and I was like, actually, fuck this girl. She's kind of the worst. Like, she just literally
She's very
abusing
pushy, yeah.
everyone around her. Just actual abuse.
Mhm. I think she gets a lot better later on.
Oh, absolutely.
So that's probably why she was my favorite girl in hindsight, because she just got better. Like, she got a little bit more considerate of the people around her.
Mm-hmm.
And it's shown a couple times that she very deeply does care about the members of the SOS Brigade. She just also bosses them around.
Mm-hmm.
She just wants things to be exciting, and they're not being exciting enough, so she has to fix that.
Yeah.
But when serious things happen, like apparently Kyon falling down the stairs, you know, she takes it incredibly seriously, and she stays with him for 3 days.
What apart from how heartwarming it was, what stuck to me on that scene is that I don't think it's implied that she didn't change her clothes for those 3 days because she's in her uniform.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was depressively lying next to him, waiting for him to wake up.
I don't know. There's no way that they had those days off school, right?
She would have
No,
skipped.
I don't think.
I don't know when winter break starts for Japanese students. But it probably is
Me
not.
neither.
Probably is not
But
like
she
a
does
couple for
already
Christmas.
say that, like, she made everyone watch him in turns as well. So I think they're just kind
That
of
was
forced to be
cute.
there.
I mean, I got that sense from Koizumi.
Koizumi delicately
Like some-
peeling apples by the bedside.
He peeled like 3 apples.
I like that the first thing that Kyon wakes up to is Koizumi, because like the expression on his face and just the annoyance that comes with seeing him first out of all people.
Poor Kyon. Tough life. Poor
They do have
Koizumi.
friendship going on though, but it's like interesting kind of friendship, I'd say.
They're like light frenemies.
Mm-hmm.
They are close, but they have a love rival.
Very good.
They're very cute, though.
They're very cute. I would be way down to watch the Nagato Yuki anime for next time if you want.
Absolutely. I mean, different
Yeah.
genre, but it's still good.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's like Soft said, it's much more slice of life because there isn't a lot of crazy magical things happening. It's more like it's a lot more domestic and down to earth. Like the problems are a lot more mundane. But it's still very good.
I really like the movie, especially because it explores this idea of just Yuki, you know, actually wanting to be part of this in a way too, and having like her own opinions, her own life.
Yeah,
Her
she
own
wants to
expression.
participate.
She's a super interesting character, so it's nice that they can explore that more.
That being
Yeah,
said,
especially because you see her like reading a lot, but it's never really Like, it's like the one thing that stands out for her, because otherwise she's only there for Haruhi and for like the whole deal of taking care of it.
Well,
I think her reading kind of humanizes her a little bit more.
she did get a bit of a moment in season 1 on Day of Sagittarius, where she discovers that she likes programming.
Yes, I was
Yes,
also thinking
absolutely.
about that.
Which
That's
is
a big deal. That also allows her to help out in the well, when Kyon and Koizumi are in Haruhi's like mind. No, when what was it? They were when Kyon and Haruhi or Kyon and Koizumi, because they both went to Haruhi mind things. I think Koizumi, when they were in like that situation, and then Koizumi was showing Kyon like, fuck, I can't remember.
On a closed space, in a closed space, yeah.
Yes, in the closed space, and then also in communicating through the worlds that she messed up. The programming knowledge was important for that.
Mm-hmm. That's actually really cute to think that Nagato actually literally programmed a thing into the computer so she could communicate between, like, worlds. So sweet.
That was good. That was also such a good episode for her.
I would call that, like, Nagato's moment, you know? Like, Nagato is already, she's the kudere, she's very capable, she's, like, off on the sidelines as the dependable one. Emotionless girls are already very good, but one of the things that I think is really appealing about emotionless characters is the rare times when you see them actually, like, doing or feeling something. Because when their default is so cool and, you know, emotionless, I tried to think of a synonym, I couldn't. When that's just the default and that's how they respond to everything, you know it really matters to them when they actually emote in some way.
In the Endless Eight, I also think it's super interesting. Every single repetition they are by the poolside, and Kyon will comment on the fact that Yuki looks, you know, bored of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of snaps him out of it kind of snaps him out and kind of shows him that something is off. So she does show expression, but it's really hard to tell, apparently.
Yeah. It's also nice knowing when things matter to her, like her story about Kyon helping her with the library card and that meaning so much to her. That was really cool.
That's actually
That she is
such a
forming
good
connections.
point. Creature, I can't believe that's such a good point. Because, again, like, you have to imagine, I was going to make the point earlier and then I forgot, that a lot of the things that changed in the new timeline are probably a result of Nagato trying to communicate with Kyon and, like, send signals and lead him on the right path so that he can make the informed decision of, like, is this world better than the old one, while also equipping him with the knowledge of how to actually input his choice. So, like, there was probably a reason for all of the specific changes that got made. The reason that Koyoan is now co-ed was so that, you know, Koizumi and Haruhi could both go to a different school. Because if Haruhi...
Koizumi could be away.
Yeah, because fuck that guy.
Just remove them.
Because if Haruhi
I think it's interesting.
Yeah?
Because, like, Koizumi gets literally put into another school. Like, she made that change for a reason. It's kind of crazy to me. Yeah.
It makes sense for Haruhi, because if Haruhi was still at North High, then I think things... I don't think that... Here's the thing. Kyon probably would have pieced it together way quicker if he had Haruhi, who doesn't know who he is, just sitting behind him. And then, you know, like, over the course of a couple hours, like, after school that day, he can be like, you don't remember John Smith? And she's like, holy shit, John Smith, that was you? And then things get resolved way quicker. By putting Haruhi in a different school, it necessitated Kyon to do a lot more exploration and to experience more of this new option that he has for how reality could be.
It was also nice that the world served as a vehicle for Nagato to express those emotions to Kyon that she wanted to.
Yeah. And what I was going to say about the library card, more to the point of Nagato making these decisions on purpose, she kept the memory of the library card. And, like, the new Nagato, that's one of... That is an important memory to her, so it must be a really important memory to, like, our Nagato.
It was also important to not making new Nagato, like, aggressive or scared of Kyon.
Yeah.
because she like did invite him to her house.
Well, she was a bit scared of him still because he acted like a lunatic.
Oh yeah,
but
because he'd like he'd like kabed on her
he did kabed on her.
aggressively.
Yeah, right.
It's
Oh
like,
god.
Gun, I get that you're having kind of like a rolling mental breakdown right now, but after like the third person is
That was
dumbfounded and
like
doesn't know who you are,
creepiest scene, I feel like.
It
yeah,
was so creepy.
like please,
and she wasn't even the last person he grabbed.
No, she wasn't.
No, he just kept going. The issue is that he's like still in the mindset of, oh, I was close with these people, so he doesn't like in his mental breakdown. He doesn't even think about the fact how that could come off.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's just like, this is my friend.
this is my friend and they don't know who I am.
So he like shakes them and acts really personal with them. That's just the most stalker behavior.
Let me make
if you
it
don't
clear.
know about the show.
If I ever had a friend see me and they're like, "Oh, Edda, like it's crazy to see you. Oh my god," and I was like, "Who are you?" I would fully expect and authorize them to kabed on me.
I have the experience all the time of people knowing who I am, and I don't know who they are, but I'm pleased to say none of them have kabed on me.
Same. I'm very pleased to say that. I'd be very scared.
Are you two not fans of kabedon?
Not
I
if
love
it's a
kabed on,
stranger,
but not
no.
by a stranger, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
not exactly when it's a random stranger, no.
That's pretty fair.
I'd like a bit of warning first, at least.
Yeah, warn
If it
me,
has
warn
to
me.
be a
Strike and
stranger.
bait it.
Creature, I am going to kabedon you. Yes, no.
Well, that's not a warning if I have a choice.
I guess that's well, but you would also like extra prefer choice, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because like with the warning, maybe you can just get out of the way. You don't want it to happen.
Yeah.
Just do a bit of a tuck and roll.
Just hit the floor.
Just roll to the side.
Sweep the leg.
Yes. Defensive maneuver.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're right. I was
Like-
gonna ask, what did you think of Asakura taking care of Nagato?
Oh, I love that.
I loved it.
That has so much Toxagiri potential.
Okay, I
Not
like it for
only
a
that-
different reason.
Yeah, not only that, I also think it's super cool, like, she was a character in the main series, but she was there for so little time, and it just characterizes and shows her, like, task and what she's up to a lot more, I think, than it did in the first season.
Yeah.
Where she just kind
It
of
was
gets
also
fought
just-
off and is away.
It was just also, like, it was interesting because we were led to think that she was innocent and not. Because there was the whole thing of Kyon accusing her of trying to kill him. And then she actually does, which I thought was really interesting. It was also nice to see her taking care of Nagato, because in the first season she was portrayed as being like solely a problem.
Mhm.
Yeah,
so
my
it was nice to see
question
that
is
she
also-
actually...
You first, sorry. You didn't finish your
Oh.
thought.
Well, it was just nice to see that she actually, did play a positive role with Nagato, and she served a useful purpose.
My question is also, like, Nagato chose to change everything, but he, like, chose to keep Asakura as, like, a protector, I suppose.
So, I think it's a couple things. One, obviously, Asakura being back will just be another clue to Kyon that, like, hey, you really are in a different timeline. You know, it's another sign that things have fully changed, and it's not just people around you being weird. But also, I kind of wonder if Nagato felt a little bad about how things turned out with Asakura. Because Asakura was meant to be her backup. Like, Asakura was supposed to be her support. And then Asakura turned deviant and was like, well, what if I just kill this guy? And then probably new things will happen. She's not wrong, but that's kind of a problem, so she has to go. And new Nagato feeling things for the first time in her life, bless her. You know, if she's already changing reality, why not give Asakura a second chance?
It was
It's
also,
also,
really
like-
Go ahead.
It's fine, you go.
Fine.
You can
it
go
was
first.
also it was interesting of Kyon to note that while Nagato got such a kind of dreary and emotionless personality, Asakura got such a vibrant one, and had like very specific personal interests and actually went out with friends on the weekend and stuff.
Yeah.
So I thought that was also like really interesting in terms of like why were they built like that?
That's exactly what I wanted to say, actually, because Hyun refers to Asakura and he's like, oh yeah, she goes shopping and stuff too, and she goes out with her friends and everything. And as a backup of Nagato, you know, she's doing all these things, being very extroverted. And I think that's something to think about a little bit, because she is a backup, she gets to do these things, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. That's interesting.
That Nagato just doesn't get to do.
And he pointed out that, like, maybe it's because Haruhi is looking for people who are unusual, so the quiet girl who doesn't interact with anyone and just sits in a classroom all day is more unusual than the popular girl who goes out with her friends.
Mm.
Which is like, you know, there's nothing wrong with cute, quiet girls that just sit and read all day. We love those. They're valid.
Yeah, absolutely.
But when you think about the fact that she is just isolated, like, you can be a quiet girl who sits in a classroom all day and still, like, have a social life.
As a friend.
Have anyone to talk to, and Nagato just didn't have that and wasn't equipped from a social standpoint to do that. You know?
Mm.
It's like, why?
It was also interesting. I like that they included more of Asakura to see that she like went out of her way to spend time with Nagato in her like apartment and would take her meals, and like noticed when that like her line of like, if you leave Nagato alone she doesn't eat that much. Like that's nice. Like it was just interesting that they gave maybe that's why they gave Asakura the outgoing personality, was to take care of Nagato.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and to kind of showcase maybe that she should not have been left alone all this time. And maybe they should have cared a little bit more sometimes.
If they had programmed interactions into their humanoid interfaces, maybe it would have turned out more like this, instead of like making them independently of each other. Because remember, from the position of the thought entity, Nagato and Asakura are just programs. So like, you can make these two programs to serve independently, and Asakura being a backup probably means, well, if the way we built Nagato doesn't work, we have a spare, and she performs differently, maybe she will suit Haruhi better. But they didn't necessarily put any interactions in there. Like, I don't think Nagato and Asakura had a single scene, even in the same room as each other, until Asakura goes rogue. So it's like, if they were humans, like, humans are not programs, they don't have to be told to interact with each other, maybe then things would have been different.
I'm thinking. There's a lot to ponder regarding like Nagato and her relationships and her experience of other people, especially in terms of Asakura.
It's really good.
I'm thinking right now, Koizumi in the very beginning of the movie is kind of like talking about how everyone changed due to Haruhi. And like, thinking back on the movie, Nagato is already there when the whole messaging thing starts. Like, Nagato has been there way longer than, you know, the John Smith appearance and everything. So the characters also kind of, I suppose, they have to think a lot about how Haruhi's existence changes literally the entire way of life. And how the only reason they're the person they are is because of, you know, Haruhi's kind of thoughts and what she wishes for.
That's an interesting point. I mean, because especially like Nagato in making a world where Haruhi has no power. But like, it's hard to know how much power Haruhi really did have over these like individuals. Because Nagato in her new world is still a loner. Many thoughts.
Many a thought.
It's very good. It's very important. If anyone in chat has not seen The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya, please go watch it and then watch the movie. And it's fine if you like the first season. Look, it's a more classic anime. I still think it's aged pretty well. I was gonna say, like, I really liked it when I was young. I started just thinking that it's an anime that rewards Haruhi for being a bitch when I got older. and then now I've come back around to it now, and I'm like, yeah, it's really good. The movie, even if you think the show is okay, if you pay attention to what happens in the show, the movie is absolutely just like a capstone to all of it. It really brings everything together in a really incredible way.
I mean, it was my first time watching, and I think it's held up really well.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, my opinion, like, the animation is insanely good. You don't get to see that level of animation a lot anymore.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
except
even,
in
there's
like
a lot of
actually
modern anime.
hype titles, yeah.
There's a lot of modern anime that has significantly worse animation. I mean, you can even see in the pictures of Haruhi that we have up, like, there's attention being paid to the way she's drawn and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's very expressive, and like the gesturing and everything is really cool. Of course, the
Listen-
movie is better animated than the series. I think that's mostly the case with anime.
And there's some really cool, like, sci-fi scenes of, like, people flying around and, like, really good explosions. So it's cool.
Yeah, it's amazing. But there's also this one scene in the classroom where every single character is animated. Like, usually you get to see them maybe have a talking animation or, like, sit at a desk. But in that scene, every single character in class was animated and doing something, and I think that's kind of insane. You don't get to see that often.
Like,
So, it really held up.
imagine... It's really frequent with Disney movies, for anyone who's seen Disney movies, like the theatrical releases. Imagine, like, if you remember, like Lilo and Stitch, or Hercules, or The Lion King, like, the more traditional, really powerful animation that Disney had, and then whenever it got a TV spin-off, just how much it was dumbed down. This is that in reverse. The Haruhi show has a pretty standard amount of, like, animation. It's not bad at all, but it's not anything particularly noteworthy for the most part. There's a few really fluid scenes, but it's just like a mid to late 2000s anime. And then the movie's animation is so far above it.
I think both are pretty good. I mean, both are Kyoto Animation, which is known for really fluid and wonderful animations. But yeah, movie
Solid
definitely
viewing
above it.
experience.
Can I get...
There's nothing that's, like, noticeably bad.
Right. I'm trying to see if I can get a GIF of the movie, so I can show off the animation. It also does this thing that I don't know, I can't even begin to guess how you pull this off in anime, where they move, like, the camera, quote-unquote, of the animation in a way that makes it look more like an actual movie. Does this work? Hold on. Go and run. Like this.
So it got some good animation.
It's really good. There's just, like, a quality to this that makes it look like a movie. You know, like...
It's just that, like, every single part is moved.
Yeah.
That's what's insane to me. It's, like, a lot of effort.
Oh, Zero. Is the Hold on, I need to check something. Is the disappearance of Haruhi on DVD? There's no way it isn't, right?
Good question. Also,
Definitely
worth
should be, you know?
Worth noting again, which we did discuss, like, last time, but there is... Season 1 does have a weird watch order. There's, like, 4 different orders you can watch it in.
Yeah.
Wonderful. 4 different orders you can watch them in.
Oh my god. Hold on, is this... There's a Blu-ray of it on Amazon. I'm putting this on Throne.
Ooh.
I have the Haruhi show on DVD. Yeah. Haruhi is one of the 3 anime that I have on physical disc. I have the DVDs of Lucky Star, Haruhi, and Angel Beats. I didn't think about the disappearance being on DVD as well. The DVD is region locked apparently, so I'm getting the Blu-ray.
Oh,
That's an amazing collection of DVD anime.
I only get the best. Lucky Star is my comfort anime. Just
What?
Just hands down.
It is very comfy.
Okay. While I'm doing this, go ahead and you guys can continue.
Was Lucky Star also Kyoto Animation, actually? Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Lucky Star's really good. Oh, except okay. I've just googled Lucky Star, and in South Africa there's a brand of pilchards that is called Lucky Star. So that is what I've gotten, which is not what I've... which, wait, I'm gonna actually take a screenshot because it leads to Google searches looking like this.
We have a restaurant called Lucky Star. Apparently 2 of them.
That's very funny. Lucky Star... I'm sending the screenshot of the fucking Google search because it looks so dumb.
Okay.
It's like fish and the characters.
I have added the Blu-ray to my throne, which I'm going to plug
Hell
because
yeah.
my birthday is tomorrow. In case anyone
things for
wants
Edda.
to buy me a Blu-ray of the disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya. But yeah.
It's just Lucky Star Pictures.
What? Let me
It's
see.
cans
And
of
hot chili
fish
sauce.
between the characters.
What is this?
It's really
If I
funny.
Google Lucky Star,
That's really funny.
Search history can look so different for different countries. That's actually insane.
right? Because I've never looked up these fucking pilchards.
Soph, when's the last time you saw Lucky Star?
Not that long ago, actually. I watched it with you, but you probably don't remember.
I don't remember, you're right.
But yeah, I rewatched it with you, I think, a year ago or so.
There's no way we watched all of it, because it's like 30 episodes long.
No, we watched like half.
Yeah. I don't know that that would be a great one for anime night, because
It's hard to talk about.
it's hard
I
to
think.
talk about,
Not a
because it's
lot
like,
happens.
what even is Lucky Star about? It's about high school girls talking to each other and just doing stuff. That's it. It's like the most pure slice of life you can imagine. Like, nothing of particular note happens when you get right down to it, but you don't need it
Yeah.
to, because that's not why you're there.
I mean, you could talk about the
adorable.
humor probably in it, but
For sure.
Mm.
content is kind of slice of lifey.
Yeah, I don't know
Have
how I
either
would...
of you...
Hmm?
Have either of you ever eaten a cornet?
No, I haven't.
No,
Me neither.
what's that?
If you did eat one, those things that they talk about that are like, where they're like, do you eat it from the top or the bottom?
Yeah. We have those, but we don't have them. We don't have like a half of them. We have like 2 of them.
Oh.
So they're attached together. So there's never the question from which end you eat it because it's like one piece.
I would
Oh,
eat it from the small end.
it's more like a chocolate pie or something?
Yeah.
Chocolate bun? I see.
Like a chocolate croissant, sort of, but not really.
Croissant.
Mm. Quas.
I would like that. Let me look for more gifts. Let me do what Creature did and just fill the screen with Haruhi.
It's fun. It adds a lot.
God. Long hair Haruhi is just such an 11 out of 10.
She's so cute. And then he makes her tied in a ponytail.
Okay, I found a good gif of Koyo and Haruhi. Here, this really shows off like the power of the scene. Like, after 2 full seasons, like, episode 1 Haruhi has this like depressed atmosphere, right? She's like, life is dull for her. She's trying her best to make it exciting. She's like putting her hair up in all these crazy different combinations. Like, she's just doing her best to find some reason to have a fulfilling life. And then for the rest of the anime, for like the next like almost 30 episodes, she's bright and bouncy and bright-eyed, you know? And then you spend the entire movie without her in this new world, and then the first moment you see her, this is what she looks like.
Angry.
Angry and depressed.
It's interesting how things kind of fall apart without her as well. Like, Hyun totally loses it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like everything is genuinely, significantly less interesting.
Big difference.
I still want to know what kind of fanfiction was hidden by Nagato.
I know.
Me too.
When she was turning on the PC and like hiding files.
Did I ever
Before
write
She's
a
Read
written
so
fanfiction?
so
many
many
books.
books.
Yeah,
She
Sleepy.
would write
I felt for
amazing
Haruhi.
fic.
I didn't think that I would feel sympathetic for Haruhi, but this movie did it.
They did it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Gotcha.
I need
With
to...
the get empathy.
It was this? Oh my god, this was me. I found my old fanfiction.net account.
Do people still use FFN?
Absolutely.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like AO3 has significantly taken over for most fanfiction websites though.
For the most part, yeah. There's my Angel Beats fanfiction. There's my Left 4 Dead fanfiction. There's my Inuyasha fanfiction. There's my Shadow of the Colossus fanfiction.
Amazing.
If someone finds the account based on that data, congrats to you.
Congratulations. I'll share my AO3 with people. None of you are ever seeing this account. There's just
You don't know
no
that.
shot.
People will find it.
Nobody will.
You don't know that.
The last update. Why am I giving more information? Fuck you.
Don't say the last
Yeah,
update.
I'm not saying anything else.
Yeah, when is
No.
it? When is it?
No.
And it's like, these are the fanfictions I wrote, this is the last update I made, and this is my...
This is my the first letter of my username.
Well, actually, the story ended in this sentence. Let me just read it out for you.
Here's my user
Here's the
ID.
description and the title.
Anyway,
These are the tags I'm in.
I know I wrote more than these. I probably deleted a couple because I had a developing sense of shame as a child. But yeah. But then great titles, what were they so we can enjoy them too? No.
I'm wondering if my old fanfiction still exists.
You
I
should
think I
check.
deleted the account. I know I still
Mine
have
are
an
gone.
AO3.
Soft, you
I think I
coward.
deleted the account.
You
Mine are
cowards.
gone, and they're also Germans, and no one can understand them,
I
even
have-
if they are found.
I have Deep L.
Yeah.
That will help, I guess. But they're deleted.
Unbelievable.
I deleted my Wattpad account.
Of course you
Hell
have
yeah.
a Wattpad account.
Well, you see, I wrote my first ever fandom was a Disney Channel Argentinian musical soap opera called Violeta, and I wrote gay fanfiction for it.
First-
And the only community for that was on Wattpad.
Really?
Yes.
Wattpad does have some crazy crossovers. I love seeing
Yeah.
crossovers between, like, Ruby and Halo.
Ruby and Halo.
Yeah.
I love that.
So you see, like, Ruby Rose and Master Chief getting in a fight. Someone,
God.
someone made that fanfic.
That's
Oh
so
my God.
based.
Don't cry for me, Argentina. Hi, Bun. I know you were here earlier, but hi, Bun.
Hi.
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 What fandoms do you think Nagato would be in? Lucky Star, I guess.
Lucky Star for sure. Everyone should be a fan of the Lucky Star series.
Slice of life for sure. But I wanna think there's even more.
That's
Like,
so
Kyon
cute.
thought about her writing science fiction, remember? I
Yeah,
feel
I
like
think
she'd
she'd
be
like
into science
mecha.
fiction. I think she'd be into that,
I-
but like wouldn't really talk about it at all.
I think she'd be into science fiction just because she would think it's kind of funny the way other people perceive, like, aliens and stuff.
Mm.
She could be like, haha, that's not what it's like. This is very cute.
You'd be amused by the inaccuracy.
Yeah, I think she would have fun. looking through
Nagatoro
that.
would watch VTubers. I don't know about that.
Nagatoro. Nagato.
Nagato. Oops.
No.
Yeah, the comment said Nagatoro.
Yeah.
That's why I read it.
Yeah, no, I'm talking to Bun. Like, I think different characters, Bun. Different characters.
Yeah, I don't know if Nagato would watch VTubers.
I
I
can't.
don't think she'd watch streamers.
I can't watch the Nagatoro
Nagato
show.
probably wouldn't know.
I like the manga of Nagatoro, but I've made a discovery,
Mhm.
which is that a lot of the panels in Nagatoro that are really good, of like the crazy faces that she makes and stuff, and like the embarrassing conversations she has with Senpai. His name is said at some point, but for the first like 80 chapters, he's just called Senpai.
Gunbear,
that
Gunbear,
gets
Senpai.
really embarrassing to watch in an anime when it's like you can't just read through the page and then keep going. You have to wait for the VAs to actually like say the whole line, and it's just like, I don't know, as the moment creeps on of her making those faces at him, my embarrassment skyrockets.
Secondhand embarrassment is not fun.
Yeah, I just like, no shade on the show, but I just personally I can't watch that. I'll read the manga, it's fine. Bun, you should watch. Bun, how much anime do you watch? Bun about to say none, like he's Vega or some shit. Vega doesn't
Are you
watch anime.
exposing your viewers for how much anime they watch?
I'm exposing Vega because it's my god-given right to expose Vega.
A shockingly small amount. You should watch more. Fake anime enjoyers.
Unbelievable.
Oh my god.
This is customer research for Anime Club.
Well, I do think it's interesting to find VTubers that don't watch anime, because it's like,
It's really interesting.
the overlap.
What anime are
is...
you watching, Zero?
What are you watching? It better be Haruhi.
Mm.
Polar Bear Cafe I've heard of. Lucky Star is always
There's a
my
lot of
go-to.
VTubers that just don't watch anime, I think.
Yeah,
It's really interesting to me because it's like you are anime.
that's the thing, is like
Depends.
I don't
Some
like...
VTubers are not anime.
Okay, that's true.
I always bring up that one VTuber whose model is just a handgun. And
That's amazing.
And Bun is just a cartoon abomination, not anime. But
Wonderful.
there is, just like on a conceptual level, a huge overlap between the VTuber hobby and anime.
Yeah.
So it is surprising to see VTubers that don't watch anime. Like, it's fine, but it is surprising.
Yeah, it's always very interesting. I mean, I can understand why the VTuber concept would appeal to people beyond the anime sphere. But it's particularly interesting when people have anime models and then they're like, oh, I don't watch anime.
Yeah.
That's something that sometimes surprises me, honestly. But you can enjoy it without watching it. I guess you can enjoy the style or art in
and
general.
The memes and the culture. Because like you see people who are like I don't know, like I don't want to be like anime tropes. You know, some people fit into tropes, or some people, because VTuber, you know, sometimes you get someone who like they're like an ojo-sama, and then sometimes they'll be like, oh, and I don't watch anime, and it's like, wow, you've learned a lot without consuming it.
It would, yeah, that's the thing. It would be really funny if they learned, like, you know, the types and everything, ojo-sama type and everything from VTubers and not anime.
It's super interesting.
Important gift
No
of
way,
Mexican
Bun!
anime. No way, Bun! Bun! I
don't feel like explaining that just because it's so funny to me.
Bun. I also don't want to, because I feel like it's just better if you don't know. But
it's funny.
They're correct.
They're correct, yes. I think they're correct.
They're right.
It's nothing bad, though. It's nothing bad,
Yeah,
okay?
it's not
very cute. People love tsunderes. You are a very popular character archetype.
Yeah, you're in high demand, Bun. This is true. The new
Like with that.
Bun is sitting there like, what does it mean? What does it mean?
What is it?
But
even with that, like, anime culture is like such a big part of the VTuber sphere. Like, people will tell streamers who don't watch anime that they're sutsun.
True. slowly the entire top half of the screen has become Haruhi, as it should be.
As it should be. Very good.
Excuse me.
Let's go.
You're not beating the allegations, bun. God, this movie is so good. It gave me that... With the moment in the movie where, like, they return to North High with Haruhi, and they're, like, walking through the hallway, and the music is swelling as they're going to the club room. It's so fucking good. So powerful. And they got the band back together, Creature.
They did. It's super interesting. I mean, it makes sense, obviously, that was, like, the key. But it's also, like, he had to put in a very intentional effort to make that happen.
Well, yeah. If you, because if he preferred this world, then he wouldn't put that effort in. You know?
So...
The point was to give him enough of an experience of both to, like, make an informed choice.
She chose a really good key.
She did. Nagato's smart. She's a smart cookie.
Smart. Smart programmer, alien, bookworm.
Wogwem. Look at her, she's so cute!
He's so cute.
Nagato with emotions is S
emotions.
tier. Even if I chose a GIF where the specific emotion is deep sadness, it's still very good. She just wanted him to be in the club. She wanted a fellow club member.
That was also cute that she tried to get him to sign up for the literature club. That was so
I
cute.
feel it's almost rude to me when he, like, declines it
I
and gives
know.
it back to her. It's like,
It was
wow,
so-
okay.
He so didn't need to do that.
I guess the intention was like... It's... Yes, it was rude. I guess if I had to guess and play the advocate, he's trying to get some, like, closure for himself of, yes, I am putting this world aside. So, of course, I can't be part of the literature club. I have to do her the courtesy of actually refusing her instead of just like, well, bye, and then hitting the enter key.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a good reason. Still rude.
Still rude,
I
but
still think it's rude.
I wouldn't have done it.
I'm just looking at the Endless 8 PowerPoint Soft sent us, and I realized while we were watching it, which I did voice, that the number 8 on its side is the infinity sign, and they're in a time loop, and that's very clever.
It's actually very clever, right?
You're so real for that, bestie.
Thank you.
As Sop said, you guys also didn't, you didn't do the... What was it you didn't do, Sop? Something about the NS8?
Or the no diving signs. I did, like, a lot of changes, but I couldn't do all of them. So they have different clothing in every scene over the course of 8 episodes. So I couldn't really do that. That was a little much. And the no diving sign position changes every single time, too.
Did you document those anywhere? I could put it on screen.
I didn't document those, no. I only documented the drinks, and I documented the masks that changed. Because those are references to different series. You could use it.
Yeah.
It's there.
What we didn't talk about is that while we were going through every single episode, because Soph and Creature are crazy, they were talking about how they wanted to, like, do a full project of marking every single change that happened in NS8.
Yeah, it would take
cool.
really,
Like,
really long, though.
In this episode, Haruhi's swimsuit is green, and this one it's a bikini, and this one, you know. That would take a while, but I believe in you too.
It would. There's a lot of small. I guess we'd have to divide up the work. Like I pay attention to outfits, you pay attention to drinks, then we divide it up again for the next 8.
That would work.
And
But I feel like you'd need some time for that. Because the masks alone and, like, the drinking scenes, until I got the perfect shot that would showcase everyone, it took really long. I had to actually watch the scenes and find the perfect frame.
You've done an amazing job.
Let me see. Do I have the
Thank you.
program I need to open this?
It's a good
If
question.
you don't, I could make it a PDF or something too, I think.
Because I don't
There's
have
options.
Microsoft Office.
That's kind of based.
Let me see.
I mean, this is yeah, PowerPoint, I guess.
Okay, Open Office opens it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I can show this on stream.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah, I could also upload it to Google Docs. That's a good point.
Let me get rid of Haruhi for a second. Creature, your lovely Valentine's art is going away for a second.
That's fine. You could have removed it earlier, in fact.
No, I'm keeping it. It's staying here.
Oh.
This is
Okay.
where sometimes I use it. It's like if I need a background, I'll just because I have the source, I just make it visible again.
Just a fucking 2-year-old Valentine's ass.
It's a cute picture.
It is
You
very
think so,
cute.
Creature, everyone?
And people,
Let's go.
people ask me like, who is that? I'm like, oh, it's my friend Creature.
Do you shout out every time? You should shout out.
Isn't she kawaii? It's in the name.
Thank you. I'm very flattered.
Okay. Hold on. Let me invisible it for a second so that I can line it up with the window.
Mm.
If you want me to take it down, I will, Creature, but I just figured...
No, you can keep it. I think it's very funny.
Mm-hmm. That's how I felt
Do
about
not
it.
feel obligated to keep it, however.
Okay. Endless 8 episodes. And then
Let's freaking go.
I like your little graphic, too.
Thank you.
Oh, they capture the cursor. There we go. Okay. 8 episodes of changes. Hold on, I'm gonna move you guys.
Ooh.
People faces. Here, you guys come hang out with me.
Okay, okay.
No.
Yeah, there's a festival scene where Nagato basically wears different masks every single time. So that comes on later. And there's also a scene where they're just drinking together in a little cafe. And they change the drinks for every single episode, for every single character.
That's amazing.
So, me and Creature, the last episode, we were like, wait, do they change the drinks too? And I think Creature said something about the green drink having been there before. And I didn't find the green drink twice, actually.
That's so
Because I was wanting to find it. I was like, yeah, I was 100% sure you're right. And then I didn't find it.
Ooh. It's crazy how the mind plays tricks.
What you see
Yeah.
in Soft eyes. Soft, what's in your eyes?
They
Nothing.
look like guitars.
They do look like guitars. No, it's just
Just like a little cross in the eyes.
yeah, it's just a cross pupil
Oh,
with a little
A
shine
little shiny.
below it.
I feel like the answer that was wanted was like the middle finger sign, however.
Oh, yeah. Of course, that is it.
What do I see in Soft's eyes? Endless beauty, because she's a beautiful person.
Hard Rock Cafe, what?
With the guitars.
Butter churner.
The secret advertisement I wasn't aware I was making.
Anime.
Let's take a look. Endless 8-1. Time loop question marks. Okay, so these are the different drinks. What are these?
Yes.
So
The first episode, they don't mention the time loop. So I had to write
Hey.
question mark.
They are
Because it
so
might be the
brown.
beginning.
also,
They have like, I think they all have like coffee or something along those lines.
Mm.
And green drink.
again,
Nagato being quirky.
it's worth noting, again, here's the art style in the show as opposed to the movie.
Yeah, but that is like in between frame.
Mhm.
Get a still screenshot of the movie.
Still? There we go.
There we go. Now we can compare.
Conspiracy theory, yes. Compilation of conspiracy.
There you go. Okay.
The freaking Haruhi comparison.
Haruhi. Haruhi looks
Hey, it's
very
like an
different.
in-between frame, okay? It's not like a focused screen.
Okay. And then... And that's 8-2. Time loop 15. You even noted what specific loop it was.
Yes,
That's
for every
hilarious.
single one of them.
So hold on.
Look how sad they look. They look also depressed.
I
Those are
forgot that this
brown-ass
was the
drinks.
lighting. This is some lighting. Damn.
Wait. Has Kion's drink changed though?
Yes, he had like the light brown coffee, and now he has like the darker. I think it's a Coke or
okay.
whatever, or it might be just like plain coffee. I don't know. They don't really mention the drink names.
They all have
They
the
have,
same
like,
drink in the first one, and now it's all different flavors. And fucking Koizumi has like coffee, because of course he does.
And for some reason, Haruhi has this different glass.
Yeah.
That's definitely a milkshake. Look, she's got like
Interesting.
ice cream with chocolate drizzle in there.
What's interesting is that it's not like a huge change. They're still brown coffee-looking drinks, but they still
Yeah,
are
mostly
different.
they have coffee. Mostly they have coffee from what I've seen.
Mm.
Nagato does not have coffee. There's like a little lemon in there. I think it's iced tea.
Oh.
Cute. This is another good example, by the way, of what we were talking about with Endless 8. Is that all of the scenes that you're going to be showing here, it's all the exact same scene. They have the exact same conversation in every episode, but this is how it's presented.
Like
And the
they
shots are
already like
different.
even in this little scene where they just drink whatever the fuck they ordered, they have different outfits.
Mm.
But Nagato for some reason wears the school uniform quite a lot.
Nagato knows.
Yeah.
Knows. I
He's
never
here
come down
again,
it.
school uniform. Everyone else has changed.
Kyon's massive popped collar on this shirt is incredible.
He's a style icon.
She's trying really hard. Kyon like layering for the first time. So funny to me.
Koizumi is wearing 2 button-up shirts.
Yes. Koizumi just wears like layers over layers over layers all the time.
Someone please save these boys from their bad fashion.
From the button-ups.
Yeah. Nagato, look at Nagato's drink color. What is that?
That is a
Alien
vibrant
juice.
green.
What is that?
Yum, yum.
That is some radioactive lime juice.
I love that juice. It's so cool.
Like cream soda.
It'd be a Baja Blast, I guess. Episode 3. So once again, different outfits. I didn't notice Haruhi was wearing a
Different
dress in
outfits
this
for
one.
Everyone.
Ooh.
Wait, is that just straight up a dress?
They didn't show the drinks in this one. It really bothered me because like all of them were already empty.
That's valid.
It's like the scene has happened later than all of the other
Mm.
scenes, and that bothered me.
They drank first.
Yeah.
I bet Nagato was relieved that it changed slightly.
Yon is wearing the boys are dressed better this time as well.
Mm-hmm.
Koizumi's still not great.
Koizumi's not great.
Koizumi is always wearing his 2 layers. I can't. Like every time.
Koizumi...
No matter how hot it is.
I don't know.
It's summer in these episodes. Please keep that in mind.
His sweater vest. Waistcoat, whatever it is.
Fucking sweater vest. It's just a vest, but... Yeah. I'm lingering on it a little bit because I don't remember Haruhi being in a dress. I think that's the first time we've seen her in a dress then.
Yeah, it was really weird.
I might have already been zoning out at this point because I have unmedicated raid boss level ADHD. So there are a lot of really neat differences in all the episodes, but fundamentally it's the same content and my brain just couldn't do that 8 times in a row.
Yeah, you don't need to be on the screenshots that long.
Yeah.
Don't worry. You can just zoom through if you like.
No, I mean while we were watching. So there was a lot
while
about
we
the
were
specific
watching, yeah.
details that I missed. Because my brain was like, I already know beat for beat what they're gonna say and do. So, you know.
Yeah. My brain is like the exact opposite. I try and find every difference that I can.
Yeah.
Focused. Is
In the
Asakina also
details.
wearing a dress?
I think so.
I think so.
Looks like.
I think so.
A blue one.
Blue dress looks good.
Mhm.
Mm.
Good contrast.
Hell yeah.
They're even they're even in different cafes, actually, I think. Or is it the same cafe?
It's like the same one, but the style changes, I feel like. Because they're always in the same seating position. They're always in like this specific corner with this specific table, but like the whole cafe around it
Oh no.
looks different.
Because look, in this one, Haruhi and Koizumi are across from each other, but in this one, they're right next to each other.
Yeah, they also changed their seats. Which, by the way, when Haruhi, there's this scene where Haruhi like storms out of the cafe at some point, and they paid attention to her having to like go and bypass people sometimes. So they showed that in the animation too. So when she's sitting like on the couch on the inside, she has to like go around someone.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Well,
funny.
in this case, he's going around Kyon. She's going around Kyon.
Haruhi looks so good in overalls.
I was about to say that.
And her weird fucking layered drink.
Damn, I wish I looked good in overalls. I'm from the
Their
Midwest.
strings look so much better.
I should look good in overalls, but I don't. Haruhi looks great in overalls. It's hard to pull them off.
It is.
Aw. One
I
day,
still don't.
you will find the right overall. Maybe.
One day. Yes. I still don't like Kyon's outfit.
Kyon's
The
outfits
V-neck
are
is not
literally
doing it for
mostly
me.
just shirts or something.
It's just weird how deep this V-neck is.
Exactly.
It
And
is.
no wonder he has to wear an undershirt.
Yeah. This is chest hair exposing.
I feel like Kyon has the same drink he had in the first one.
Kyon and this basic brown coffee.
More or less, yeah.
Interesting.
Something like that. And again, Koizumi with his fucking coffee.
Yep.
And Nagato with a bright red fruit punch or something.
Nagato's drinks are like the most interesting ones, I feel like.
Which is really good.
She's just ordering battery acid.
Probably.
Can we agree that it's good that Nagato gets the best drinks?
It's so good.
Battery acid this time, please. Loop 15,513.
Loop
She's like,
16
please kill me.
Loop
Please
16,004.
just give me
She's
something
like,
else than coffee.
do you have any bleach?
Yeah, I mean, if you're going through the loop 15,000 times, I'm gonna start ordering some different beverages.
She's like the only one that's conscious of the loops going on
alright.
too, so she
He
needs
remembers
to
all her
change them.
previous drinks.
Which makes it so funny she's always in the school uniform.
Yeah. Okay. Episode 5. Oh, they've got coffee now.
Ooh.
No, they've.
No
That's
scribbling.
probably
Kyon
tea.
still has his, has his iced coffee.
Yeah, Kyon is so boring. He gives you the same drinks.
That's
It's
actually
predictable.
amazing. That's actually very Kyon coded that he gets the same thing every time.
Mm-hmm. They
That-
also don't show Haruhi's drink on this one. Like in this entire scene. This is why I haven't separated her and shown her drink.
Is this just me, or does it feel like this is like this feels like colors for a diving suit? Like he's about to go wave racing.
Yeah, I know.
see
It might be Coke or coffee. I'm unsure. Like one of the two it has to be.
Koizumi actually looks good in his outfit.
Yeah, this is good. Koizumi
That's
figured it out.
acceptable.
He's got a wristband and or a
Koizumi wearing
watch.
the necklace.
We love necklaces.
Is a lifeguard.
Kyon is alive or a wave racer. One of the two. Something beach themed. Kinda looks fizzy, yeah.
I think if I was in a time loop, I'd order the same thing every time.
This
Okay.
is the best frame in the scene of the drinks, by the way. But they still changed them.
What is Haruhi's is like frothy?
Pink?
Yeah, you can literally not tell in this one because it's very like this is the only frame they give you of all of the drinks.
Nagato's is so orange.
So
Like I
orange.
said, they still bother to change all of them.
Yeah, imagine this is the case for every detail of every scene. Is like they're standing in slightly different places in different outfits, you know, with different camera angles. They did this 8 times. To be honest, here's the thing. It is really impressive. I am a little bit disappointed because the light novels proceed way past this. And the fact that more than half of the season was devoted to Endless 8 means that we didn't get most of that content. We got even less of it than we otherwise might have.
Oh, yeah, really?
Yeah, the season is like 12 or 14 episodes long, and 8 of those episodes are Endless 8. You know?
I get you. That is kind of disappointing.
I really want to read the light novel still. I need to do that.
That's the only reason I haven't brought up what happens later in the light novels, in case you want to read them. But yeah. I don't mind this, I just wish that then we had gotten like a season 3. And maybe it could be said... The content that maybe this is the reason they did it. The content of season 1 and 2 all wraps back around with each other very nicely. Because, like, after the movie was made, the in-universe movie for the Culture Festival, then you get, like, Someday in the Rain, which is the canonically last episode of the series, which ends with Kyon and Haruhi walking home through the rain, and Haruhi, like, playfully sticking her tongue out at him. And it's very sweet. And then the movie makes use of everything that you've seen in the series, wrapping up very nicely. Like, there's so many little hints here and there, so many references and things that got set up that pay off in the Disappearance movie. So maybe that's why, is because if they had included more content, and we watched them in a certain order. There's multiple orders.
In one of the orders.
But, like, the last episodes of Season 2 are the Cultural Festival movie, which we had already seen, like, we know there was preparation for it in Season 1, and then Season 1 begins with the actual film itself as, like, an in-universe thing, you know?
It's a great film.
Sure.
I enjoyed it.
So I guess...
Episode 0?
It's just that Episode 0. I guess it's just that everything that we see in the series that they used pays off in the movie. And it wouldn't necessarily have all tied in so well if they had gone further into the source material with it. But even that being the case, I mean, we got the spin-off manga animated. Why can't we get a season 3 of Haruhi? You know?
I don't know. I still like the Endless 8 because it gives you a little bit of an insight of how Nagato must feel at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I guess that ties into...
she's gone through 15,000 episodes. We've gone through, like, what, 8?
I guess that probably is, like the point of it, kind of like with what Edo was saying, is that it ties so well into the movie. It's like the catalyst for the movie.
Then again, in the light novel, this is not even really repeated, is it?
No. In the light novel, I think it's like maybe 2 chapters.
Yep.
But absolutely, like, the most prevailing theory, because they never outright say it, I think that, like, the accepted canon theory for the movie is that the catalyst was Endless 8. It, like, led directly to the Disappearance movie.
Interesting.
Because Nagato spent effectively 500 years living out the same couple days. You know, that's gonna have an effect on you.
Which makes sense why they'd emphasize it in the anime.
It's 7.
In 7, they show barely any of the drinks. You get this frame.
Oh, Kyon gets a radioactive beverage.
Let's go.
Yeah!
And this, someone got a cup of caramel.
Hell yeah.
Caramel syrup.
It just put a bunch of caramel syrup in my cup thing. Thank you.
This is also, like, really detailed compared to the other ones.
Goes to the counter. Can I please get a cup of chocolate sauce? Yeah, like the kind that you would put on ice cream. Absolutely.
I do that.
Have you guys...
I drink that.
Absolute fucking segue. Have you ever just had, like, a bowl of sugar?
Bowl of sugar? No.
No.
When I was young, there were a couple of occasions where I just went into the cabinets and I grabbed a big bag of sugar and I just poured the sugar into a bowl and I ate it with a spoon.
That's hilarious. That is a very child thing to do.
It was not good.
Let's
But-
go.
Have you ever put cotton candy in milk?
No.
No.
Is it good?
It's amazing.
You know what I have had though?
I can't imagine.
I have had. I'm so upset because they don't sell this here. They don't sell it where I am now, but they sold it in Kansas. Cotton candy milk. I never actually put cotton
That's so
candy into
good.
milk, but I had a drink that was sold at the store, which was green, and it was called cotton candy milk, and it was fucking delicious.
Oh.
Ooh, nice.
But you should put cotton candy in the milk. It's amazing.
You know what? I do still live in a place where they sell cotton candy stores sometimes. So,
Fuck yeah.
My dad also mashes up like strawberries and put sugar on them, by the way.
is that a thing?
Yeah, Ugly says, look, Ugly. Ugly comment.
Oh my god, Bun. I cover strawberries in sugar and mash them up like with a fork or something? You just mash the strawberries?
It's like jam, but
Sounds
not
really
heated
good.
up. Let's go.
Oh, yeah,
It
that
does that a
basically is
lot.
jam.
Google strawberries and sugar. Macerated strawberries.
Macerated.
They have a name?
Macerated strawberries are an unbelievably easy and versatile alternative to strawberry pie filling or strawberry syrup. They're made with just sugar and fresh berries, and you can have them prepped in 5 minutes.
Hell yeah.
Maceration is a hands-off
Nice.
technique to soften and break down berries or other fruits.
You
Sprinkle
can
sugar
add in
over your sliced
balsamic
berries.
vinegar?
Oh, that's balsamic vinegar is pretty good.
It
It's
is
sweet.
pretty sweet, yeah. It's interesting though. Flavor combination strawberry and that, I didn't think of that.
I can't imagine how it would taste.
I want to try that.
I want to try that too. I have sugar because I baked something semi-recently. I could get strawberries from the store.
Do it.
Sprinkle sugar over your sliced berries and stir to coat. Cover with plastic and let berries sit in fridge. Interesting.
What does macerate mean?
Like smash up, I think.
As softened by soaking in liquid?
Oh,
But also mashed up, I suppose, because it's used for the strawberries, right?
I
Apparently.
think so.
To soften and wear away, especially as a result of being wetted or steeped. And a shower backpack. Have a good shower,
Okay.
Sleepy. I think I made my head pat invisible. Hold on.
Oh no.
No, the headpad must be visible.
Let's see.
Again, Kyon only has like
Oh.
a shirt. Oh, what are you
Oh, there it
headpatting
is.
there at the
There
table?
it is.
Ooh.
I'm polishing
Nice
the
of you.
table. You gotta clean it after people use it.
Hell yeah. Kyon's shirt is still a little weird.
Yeah, he again has like this weird, not really V-neck, but he has like the little
Now
V-neck.
his
For some
now the
reason.
V is too small.
And Koizumi. Koizumi again, of course, 2 layers, always.
Anyways. This is fine though. This is an okay combination.
He's
It's alright.
And 8. Like, oh, Kyon this time had this super bright green drink.
Yes.
Nagato's is also still pretty bright.
It's like purplish. I'm not really sure what Nagato is drinking.
Grape juice.
Maybe.
Rape juice.
Wine.
Grape juice is. Hold on. What is the difference between grape juice and
Also,
wine?
Hina's outfit is everything.
Wine
it's
is
actually super
fermented.
cute.
It is cute.
This is
it's like
really
overalls,
cute.
but not quite.
It's like goth lolly overalls.
And actually, Koizumi looks good.
Yeah, I like the shirt.
John looks basic.
The deep brown lines. This is very basic. That's okay though.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, no 2 layers either. Can't believe.
Can't
Rule is
believe-
broken.
He's
He
definitely got
might
it.
be wearing a shirt under the shirt because
he's-
the collar's a
He
weird
has
color.
to.
No way he's not
He
having
has
an
to.
undershirt.
Otherwise, it's illegal.
Soph won't know what to do with herself if he doesn't.
While watching these, I was seriously like convinced that the animators had certain rules for the outfits. I was like, yeah, they always put him in 2 layers, and then this one came up. I'm like,
Man.
We talked
Yeah.
about
I'm
this,
sure it's
by the
true.
way. This isn't something that you really think about until you think about it, but they needed to have character designers make all of these outfits. Like, you know, that doesn't just happen. People had to think about what clothes they'd be in every episode. And this is like, okay, so there's 5 of them over 8 episodes. Just in this scene, that's 40 outfits. And then you think about what they're
Yes.
wearing at the pool, that's another 40.
And again, in every scene, they changed them. That is why I didn't compile all of the outfits, because it would have just been a little too much for one person.
Well, I guess Nagato's always in her uniform, so minus Nagato, but still, that's a lot of outfits.
That's still a lot.
Well, actually, at the pool
Mhm.
scene, Nagato does not wear always school uniform.
Ooh. This is what a veteran can tell you.
I like that you put the 8 sideways.
Yes. I put some of the numbers in places because I was very tired at that point.
Why is the 3 here?
Where
It's-
is the 3?
Good
It's
job
hu-
finding the
it's-
free.
It's hard to see on the screen, hold on.
Oh.
It's on Mikuru's face.
Yes.
Why did you put it
It's
there?
like on her
The
mouth.
6 is on Nagato.
Where's,
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
where's
6
the
is
one
on
here?
Nagato.
Where's this one? Is this 2? Where's the 2?
For 2, I had to add, 2 was only Haruhi, I think.
Oh, 2
Right
is over
bottom
here.
corner.
Haruhi edition.
Okay, so then the 3 is here. The 4... This is
Oh,
5.
the 2 is also
6,
there.
7, 8.
2's gotta be middle, top middle.
Oh,
Where's
yeah,
the
yeah,
2? I
yeah.
forgot.
Yeah, this is 2. Okay. So yeah, this is the combined everything.
Nice.
Yep.
And then masks, because Nagato gets a mask every time.
The
Expressing her
masks are a
creativity.
lot more interesting, because they have actual references in there.
Mm.
But I don't recognize a lot of them, so if you guys recognize any, of course you can say.
I'm basically just seeing like Hello Kitty and I think Mewtwo.
But
And
they
Power
go to a
Rangers.
festival. Yeah, Power Rangers is a thing they
What
show
about this
often.
one? This
They go to a
rabbit
festival
character.
and like Nagato
That-
chooses a
It's
mask.
like a Sanrio, isn't it?
Yes, they have a lot of Sanrio references too. So every time they change all of the masks, and they changed the vendor too, but I didn't do the vendor. Sometimes he's on the picture.
Mm.
So it's a different stall, different masks, different vendor every single time.
It's just insane. Okay, so the first one
That's so
it's
much effort.
just a robot.
Yeah.
A robo.
It's cute though. Matches her drink.
Pikachu!
Yes, Pikachu in this
Cute.
one. And Piplup.
And Piplup.
But like a yellow version of Piplup, and also
Oh, yeah,
some
that
more from the Sinnoh region.
That seems to be the monkey from like Super Monkey Ball or whatever it's called.
Mm.
A lot of cute options.
And they actually make sure that the mask that is chosen is always on the image. Which I didn't think
That's
they'd do
cool.
that, but they did.
I wonder what
That's
the
pretty
masks
cool.
she chose here is a reference to.
Me neither. Sometimes they're not references, I think. Sometimes they're just random.
I guess that would make sense for like the one that gets the biggest screen time.
Maybe. There's also like Sanrio again in like the bottom right corner.
Mm.
But it's very hard to see. It looks like My Melody.
Oh, I see. It's kind of
But
orange
orange?
because of the light.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
This one again, they have like a Pokemon reference in like the middle, in the bottom.
Is that
I
for
like
it?
I like that this time she puts the mask on her face.
For it, yeah.
That does look for it. I bought it.
Yeah, this
Sure did,
There's
girl.
one cycle where they don't have the scene where she says, I bought this mask. And it really bothered me when compiling this.
It's just like at the end of the episode, whenever Nagato is revealing to them that they're in a time loop. And she's like, it's not always the same. There were like, of all the 15,000 loops, there were 2 where we didn't go to a cultural festival. And it's like, oh my god, she's miserable.
That clearly really
Yes.
stood out to her.
She's so devastatingly bored that she remembers the 2 times they didn't go to a festival.
The
Didn't they
real
put
question
in a
is,
mask
why does
that
the
time?
vendor change the masks every time? Or why is there a different stall every time?
I would think that this part of it is a result of... Because remember, Endless 8 is a result of Haruhi subconsciously feeling like her summer isn't perfect and wanting to redo it. So I think it's just like one of the things that she's doing over is what masks are available. Just like changing,
Yeah.
subconsciously changing variables like, oh, maybe this is what we were missing.
Also, the right ones that look like hamsters. I'm not sure if they're hamster reference or just like hamsters.
Hamster.
They're cute. Hamster.
Hamtaro!
Hamster.
Hamtaro is another good show. I think. I haven't watched it since I was like 9.
Sometimes they also just zoom in and don't show every mask, like here. And here I'm actually not sure about any references at all.
feel
I
like
know
I've seen this
the
character
left
before.
top one. I know the left top one is like a traditional one of them. And the other ones I have no idea.
It's interesting how many like girl faces they have.
If I saw a person
Yeah, there's like a
walking
lot
a
of
festival
anime-themed girl ones.
wearing this mask, I don't know what I would think of them.
I'd be so
I'd be
confused.
scared.
Yeah, I feel like I recognize this character from somewhere. I can't put my finger on it. These are clearly
Choose a
Power
yellow
Rangers
one
out
this
here.
time.
I can't even see them, and these are Power Rangers.
Yellow.
There might be a Sanrio one in the very bottom left, but I can't tell. It's just pink and white.
Yeah, I can't tell either. It was literally just this frame, they didn't show more.
Man.
Man.
Yeah, the vendor changes here. Before that, it's not this guy, which also confused me.
I don't recognize any of these, I think.
Why did they give the robot lips?
Yeah, me neither. Like I said, like some of them are references and others not, and I'm not really sure which ones are.
I like the skulls.
But also the mask she chooses here is really weird. It has like lips.
Yeah. Why does it have lips? It is funny that
She always goes for like a robot-esque mask, though.
Yeah. It is funny that in one timeline there was a Pikachu mask, and then the references are so sparse after that.
They
Yeah,
outdid themselves with the Pikachu.
I think it's also that we just don't recognize a lot.
It could be also just that these are common designs for, like, for
That too.
festival masks.
They have some of those too, yeah.
This is a Bon festival, right?
I think so.
Okay.
I guess we're not like regular enough attendees at Bon festivals to recognize.
Where do I know this girl from? Help me out here. This girl with the pink buns. I know this character from somewhere.
If you actually
looks like a
recognize
magical
one of them,
girl.
I'd be so happy.
These are all just Super Sentai, except for I feel like I know this girl. I feel like I've seen her recently. Oh, that's gonna drive me crazy.
Nah, I don't know her.
Damn.
I would have no idea what it is. Wait, maybe. No, actually, no.
She does look very familiar.
God. I don't know
Pink
how I feel about
anime
festival
girl.
masks that are just a person's face.
Yeah, that's a bit weird.
Yeah. Those are really weird.
Okay. This one is an alien mask instead of a robot.
That's pretty cool.
Tiger.
Maybe like the pink girl from Doremi. Could be that one.
Doremi?
I don't know the English title. Oh, for some witch Doremi?
I don't think so.
I'm trying to see if anyone online has listed it.
She looks like this. That's like the only character that comes to mind that has these buns and pink hair. Oh yeah, the vendor changes here again. Has like a weird hairstyle. Whoa.
Is that such a cute picture of the mask?
Oh yeah, this one, she doesn't get asked about the mask because every other scene, like every other episode, Harry will be like, oh, what is that? Did you buy that? And this one, she doesn't do it, and it's like really sticking out to me.
They have more anime girl faces.
They don't have any anime girl faces. They learned their lesson. Oh no, never mind.
Anymore. Mini.
Green.
They also have Hello Kitty there.
Yeah, there is Hello Kitty.
She's cute.
I like this one. I would wear this one. The purple one.
That one is really
the purple
cool.
one is cute. I thought you were gonna say the green one.
No.
That she's wearing.
No. Weird.
It has a sort of
mask.
beak.
I
It
think
looks so
it's
angry.
I think it's supposed to be a monkey.
Oh.
Like monkey robot. Like super
It's
robot monkey team
representing her
Hyperforce
inner
Go.
feelings.
Ingy.
Creature, do you know Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go?
Not at all.
Hold on. We're gonna divert for a second.
Okay.
That is the actual real name of a show.
That's amazing.
Here. Put it in the chat. It was a cartoon.
Oh, so it is okay. I see. Okay. They've had a lot of those in the mask shop.
Super Robot Monkey Team
Oh yeah, they
Hyperforce
did.
Go.
Oh. Wow. Well done for knowing that.
Mm-hmm. I'm back with Snackies. Let's go, Sleepy!
Yeah, snackies.
Hi, Sleepy.
Revisiting the rule from the other day, just so you guys are aware, it is a rule. Show up with a snack. So you're literally breaking stream rules if you don't have anything.
I think this is the last one, though. Next one should just be the summary of all of them.
Yeah, it's just this one.
Hell yeah.
Which is like all of the ones she bought. And then I also have a summary of all of the other ones, but it's so tiny that like you probably can't even see.
Nagato. Nagato gets so much. This is God. Endless 8 is just foreshadowing the movie because there's so much focus that gets put on Nagato. Like by contrast, think about how little screen time Mikuru gets.
Game.
Like she's just not important in Endless 8.
Also, she is changing outfit in this one. Like she has a different.
Oh, she is.
You know, each
you're
time.
Right. Amazing observation.
But they're also shopping for kimonos together, so that might be why.
I just realized,
That
look at how
makes sense.
huge the masks are in this picture.
Compared to her, oh my.
Yeah, it's actually insane. Like, this is the biggest one, I think.
One mask is like the size of her whole chest.
True that. It's all of the masks again. Like I said, they're like really tiny on this picture. But you do see the vendor changing. I have 3 or 4 images with the vendor.
Most of them.
He's always different. 5, I think.
Yeah.
Not sure.
One of them, he just randomly has a mohawk. We're here for it.
Yeah, one of them has a mohawk.
One has
There's
a
this guy just
headband.
sitting there in a white shirt.
Good for them.
Which made me wonder if they had, like, the voice actor act differently for each of these.
Yeah.
Mm,
So, like,
probably.
we've only by the way, Soph, thank you for putting this together.
Yes, thank you.
No problem.
We've only documented the masks, technically the kimonos, and the drinks here, and, like, their outfits at the cafe. But think that this also occurs for, like, they go to the pool, they all have different standing positions, they've all got different, like, their floaties change, their swimsuits change. They go do fireworks, you know, the fireworks that they're using change. I think there's one episode where Kyon, like, straps fireworks to his bike and then rides around while they fire off.
Yes, there is. That's really
Oh
cool.
yeah, they do the fire. Yeah, the fireworks scene is always really nice.
Thank you, Spiffy.
And then the scene at the end where they're like, or they realize it's a loop and Mikuru is just crying off to the side. They're still all wearing different outfits and, like, standing in different spots.
Yes.
Just
It's
a lot.
like a lot of attention to detail while literally doing the same episode over and over. They're
What
changing it
effort.
quite a bit.
Someone, where's the picture? I'm gonna scroll up in our chat. I posted a picture of all of the different times someone put together of, like, here it is. Of Kyon at the start.
Oh yeah, Kyon had to start at the couch, right?
Oh yeah.
They put him in
He
different
sits differently.
positions. They put him in different positions, different outfits, and, like, even his sister has different outfits in those scenes.
And his sister's
It's
doing
actually
different things in
insane.
a lot of the scenes.
Yeah, look at that. Covering you up
So
for a
when we
second,
had the
creature.
idea of, like, compiling all of the differences, I found this one.
I love that he's shirtless in one of them.
Sometimes a man's gotta be shirtless. But yeah, just, like, the angles, the lighting changes significantly episode to episode. Like, I don't know
The
why the
sister
top right one
changes.
is so fucking bright. It's, like, overexposed.
Because this one
To-
focuses on how hot it is, so he will complain about, like, how hot it is, and, like, that's why he doesn't have the shirt on.
Hmm.
It's like a stylistic choice of showing that it's just incredibly hot.
To illuminate his abs.
Sleepy clothes are nothing but an obstruction. They restrict movement. They're heavy. They exist.
They're
the
a
only thing they're
sensory
good.
nightmare.
The only thing that, oh, do you get, like, sensory weirdness from clothes?
Oh yeah.
I get them from the tags inside of clothes.
Tags are horrible.
Relatable.
Tags are absolutely horrible. I cut them out every single time and I still feel them.
I couldn't wear jeans as a child because I hated the feeling of denim.
Denim sucks.
Jeans are fine for me.
Denim sucks. Bad denim.
Bad.
Stay away. There are two things clothing is good for. Clothing is only good for fashion, which is important, and that's why we put up with it, and for staying warm in cold climates, and that's it. There's no other reasons to wear clothes other than social decency.
Yeah.
Edda.
What? What?
Society is
I mean-
restricting you.
While you are completely right, that coming from you is really funny.
What do you mean?
Social decency.
Social decency. Whatever. Yeah, it's interesting
Who
that you bring up
cares
the
about being
sensory
decent?
aspect, Creature, because for me it's always just that, like, I don't know, unless they're like, certain clothes are comfortable to move around in, but if they're not really designed for that, then it's just like, they just feel, like, restrictive. They don't usually like wearing pants. Shorts are usually okay, but Pants are like, they don't let me move the way I want to.
Pants are only good if they're loose and it's cold.
Mm-hmm. Taste.
Or if they look good, as you said, for
Sure, it's
fashion.
covered by the picture.
Fashion. What's covered?
It's okay, Kyon's more important.
Creature, you're underneath the picture.
That's okay.
Must be
It's okay,
free.
I can be Kyon now.
I've already
I am
confessed my sin.
Kyon.
Please don't be Kyon. Just be creature.
I'm Kyon.
I like creature better than Kyon.
I'm speaking through Kyon.
Creature is better
Oh,
than
you got a
Kyon.
monologue a lot then. Let's go.
There you go.
Oh no, I can't be Kyon anymore.
No, I shut that down.
I understand that.
You shut that down at the right moment. I was gearing up.
You were gonna enter the role.
I was about to go on a rant about Haruhi.
Good, good. I mean, you still
Honestly,
can.
exactly what Kyon would do.
Bun, have you ever worn full knight's armor? That's it. Also,
That's a good question.
how do you live in Florida, but 80-degree weather melts you?
You own it? That's crazy.
That's
That's
crazy.
amazing.
That's insane.
I don't know what 80 degrees is. I need to go.
Google
I
the
don't-
conversion.
Also, no. I feel like fursuits are also valid.
I mean, fursuits is more of like a
Yeah, that's pretty hot.
psychological comfort thing, right?
Yeah. I feel like that's
The
on the
temperature.
level of the knight's armor.
Yeah. Yeah, 80 degrees is fine for me. For me, it doesn't really get hot until it's like 95. 95. I want
80
to see one
Fahrenheit
day.
to Celsius. 20, yeah, 20, that's 80 is okay.
Mm-hmm.
I want to show my
26
Americanism
degrees.
again. What hemisphere is South Africa in?
South.
South, probably.
That you say that. Look, I know it sounds in retrospect like a stupid question, but the South in America is in the northern hemisphere, so the fact that it's called South
Really?
X doesn't necessarily. Yeah.
And because it's okay, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I know you're okay.
Because of the
enough.
continent, it is the south. I understand.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that. But it's
Yeah.
in the southern.
I know it
hemisphere.
sounds like a dumb question, but
in the moment. But then we have to remind ourselves that you're American.
mhm. True.
Where's the south of America in the northern hemisphere?
That looks cool, Bun. That is some like Templar shit. What a suit of armor one day. Let's go.
That'd be so cool.
Creature, do you fashion at all? I feel like I've asked you this
I
before.
would love to, but not as much as I would like.
Oh yeah, you normally
Um,
go simple.
I'm lazy and broke.
I am also those
I feel the
things.
second one.
And
So-
fashion's like expensive sometimes.
Soph has cute clothes.
And also, if you're like going out for groceries, I usually just get jeans and shirt. Like, I don't care.
Exactly. None of my life is a big enough event to warrant an entire outfit.
Yes. If I'm meeting my best friend, then I dress.
Yeah.
Because that's like a date, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like sometimes they like if I'm seeing a person, or if I'm going like I have some very nice business wear, but that's for like occasions.
Yeah, Bun is
At least we
offering
have
me.
business wear.
Bun has offered me to show the picture of him in knight's armor.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Here. Oh, big.
Large.
There we go.
That is peak fashion.
That's good.
That's actually really cool.
Wood wear.
Is it heavy?
I imagine it's heavy. I don't. Is it real? Like, is it real or replica, basically? Fox, I require something from you. What? What, bitch? Oh, okay. Sure.
That is a lot of
I
points.
can give you
Wow.
that.
Whoa.
Would it surprise you if I said that Vega's like the 5th person to take that?
No, this
No.
doesn't surprise me at all.
Actually, damn, I wasn't thinking about this. 7 people now have the special role.
Whoa.
Okay.
Hell
At
yeah.
what point does it stop becoming special?
Where's Vega? I mean, 7 out of like the 100-something that are in my server, so.
True that.
Vega, 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 Vega. Vega, 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 Vega. Vega, 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 Vega. Okay. There you go, Vega. It changes nothing about your server profile because you're already a Skulky, which is higher.
Wait, do you get access to more channels?
You get access to 1 additional channel with the special role.
Ooh.
There's a role. There's a channel on my server that you can only access if you have that role. It's closed even to mods.
Fancy.
Even to mods?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just me and the person who have the role. Almost halfway there. Sleepy's gearing up for it.
Get me.
Okay, anyway. Get rid of this. Bun looks badass. The cough.
Hell
Thank
yeah.
you for the drink. And the head pat. Do we have anything else? Y'all got any other thoughts on the movie or the show or just in unrelated shit?
I think I'm kinda done. I think we talked a lot about the show.
Go to Edda's birthday.
Come to my birthday.
True that. Go to Edda's birthday. That's a good point.
Come to
That
my
is a good
birthday.
point.
Thank you for the chocolate bun. Also, I think I see something. Let me see.
What is being seen?
I was mistaken. Never mind.
Fox eyeball's broken.
No, wait. Oh.
And I know you're getting older, but
Not
please.
broken.
Just shut up.
Fox eyeball's working.
Unbelievable. My eyes work sometimes.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Prove it.
I see a cute dragon over there.
Nah, your eyes
Number
aren't
2.
working.
Oh my god. I can't believe only one of us is cute. Or Edda can't see.
Well,
Probably
you're a
Edda
chicken.
can't see.
We don't know.
You're missing
I-
a whole dragon
I-
in your vision.
I thought a certain item on my throne had already been purchased, but
It's because the eye is covered.
it was just the webpage
Oh,
for some
I see.
reason took an extra 3 seconds to load that item. So, oh well. But yeah. My birthday is tomorrow. If people don't want me, then I will probably stream for a little bit and we can just do something. I'll find something to do. And then Friday
What
is
do
the
you
start
mean
of
if
the
people
marathon.
don't want you? People want you. People want to see you. For sure.
If there are, like, my family will probably want to eat with me, so I'll be doing that. If there are other individuals, friends and such, that want to do things with me that have a thing planned, then of course I won't be streaming because I will be doing that with them. But otherwise, Friday is the marathon.
Ooh.
Basically, if people have set up a thing for me to attend, then I will attend that, and if that is not the case, then I will stream.
Okay.
Valid. Well, in Europe and Africa it is your birthday, so happy birthday, Fox.
Thank you! I am now older. I am even more of a time abyss than I was before.
Happy birthday.
You two are hip
Happy
and young.
birthday. Congrats on living another year. Everyone loves that the fox has lived another year.
The fox shall hopefully live longer than another year. Let's go!
Every single year beyond.
No, this is the final year.
No, it's not.
Please, no!
Don't lie to the people.
I'll never get older again.
Oh, you're gonna stay young eternally. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna go into a time loop. Today is gonna happen forever so that Eden never gets a year older.
If you're gonna get stuck in a time loop, your birthday's a pretty good option.
That's true.
No, Sleepy, no. I was
So
being
sleepy, I
facetious.
misinterpreted immediately. I was like, what?
No, I'm hanging around. I will continue to be Fox.
Good.
It's like when you, it's like that joke about idols in anime, where it's like, thank you for the head pat, soldier. It's like, oh, I'm not 27, I'm 18, season 9.
I love that joke. It's so funny.
Season 9.
I love it when VTubers do that. I'm 17 for the 5th time.
Yeah. Anyway, shall we find somebody to raid?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, Mr.
Thanks everyone for coming to Anime Club Day.
Thank you.
That was very
time.
nice. Thank you for hosting.
Yeah, thank you. It was fun. Next time, Nagato.
Next time, Nagato. Do we want to... The Nagato series is 16 episodes. Do we want to take a couple days to get through the whole thing before next Anime Club?
Yes.
We got a couple options today. We got Fubuki, we got Sus, we got Kelly, we got Aura. This is usually when I start, so I'm not used to being able to raid this many people. What do you guys think?
When have you last rated Kelly?
It's been a while since I've raided Kelly. Kelly's playing Elite Dangerous.
Reacher, do you have someone?
No, go for Callie.
Is it Kelly time?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna raid Kelly. What should our raid message be? By the way, I'm probably gonna hang out on my server after this and watch Power Rangers or something, so... if anyone wants to hang out. Also, Creature, you have a thing tomorrow, right? Don't you?
I have a collab.
Collab tomorrow at
I
Creature
have a collab.
channel.
Let's go.
Thanks.
What are you playing?
We're playing this little
Hello there.
game called Come With Me.
Goku,
Yeah.
thank you for the follow.
Wow, followed
Local
by
mini
Goku,
numbers.
it is famous.
547, 547.
Good
you-
numbers.
Who you collabing with?
Her name is Tato. She's also South African. She's really cool.
Aw, Tato. Cute name.
Yeah.
Soph, what you doing
Yeah.
next?
I'm streaming tomorrow. Hopefully so I can raid you.
Cute.
I'm gonna be streaming Little Kitty Big City again.
Let's go. That game looks so cute.
Cute.
It's mega cute. I'm gonna have a hard time. But I'll raid you. I swear. I will stop playing.
Okay. If I end up streaming tomorrow, I will be glad to receive your raid.
You will be raided.
It will be raided, threatening. Should we go just for an anime club raid?
That sounds good.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine.
Okay. You can use your own independent emotes. Okay. We're gonna raid Kelly.
Hell yeah.
Kelly's a sweet bean. If you guys stay with her, please behave yourselves. If you don't, have a wonderful rest of your day or night, whatever you may do with yourselves.
Taking these.
Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for birthday wishes. Thanks for the gifted subs. Creature now gets to use the good subs, or the good emotes.
Hell yeah.
I may stream tomorrow. If I don't, both of these sweet and adorable dragon girls will be streaming. And then Friday is the marathon. So I'm gonna be resting at least a little bit tomorrow so that I can be prepared to stay awake for 36 hours.
Let's go.
Let's go! Okay. Bye!
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.